The district Redbud, one of the special things I like is it becomes family. I've become really acquainted and friends with a lot of these staff members. You get to know them, we go out, we have events together, we have special things like tailgating together. It just becomes family, and that's what I really like about it.
We have so many diverse teachers here as far as how they teach and what they teach, and it's really neat to want to try new ideas because you have lots of support from each other. If you just want to share a new idea, someone's always willing to take that idea from you or even help you improve it. There's just so much knowledge in our building that anything you want or need, someone in the building can help you out.
The best part of being a parent is definitely the open communication between the teachers and the parents.
So our district has been very progressive in trying to get what we do out to the public. So we have been really good at pushing out with Twitter and Facebook and showing the community what's actually happening in our classrooms and in our buildings.
We receive daily announcements. The teachers use certain apps where they're updating us on what the children are learning and specific activities that they're involved in. And then we also receive a weekly recap of both the grade school and the high school of what the children are involved in all week.
Redbud is very unique in the fact that it's a small town district, but yet we have so many veteran and new teachers that are doing progressive things. Our district is trying new things, so even though we still have that small town feel, we're keeping up with the bigger districts in our area.
The student body here is large enough that we have the opportunity to afford many different courses. There's foreign language, there's weightliftings, there's all kinds of opportunities to do things that outside of just the core courses. But also the student body is small enough that we get to know many of the students by name.
You know, walking through the hallways, everyone's friendly, welcoming, always willing to help out each other. The same goes to the district and the leadership and the teachers. And their involvement with the students as well.
It feels like a humble place to be. Like, there's no negative vibes. Most of the people are pretty nice here. I've never met a teacher that I haven't been able to talk to or ask questions about, and it's good to have a feeling that you're always able to talk to teachers.
They get to be, and to my opinion, they're my kids. And when they get to know you, they take that opportunity to come to you. They feel like this is a home to them. We are, in some regards, we're their parents away from home.
Redbud is very unique in the fact that we still have all the extras that a lot of schools have had to cut. We have band, music, computer, STEM classes, library, PE. We have aides that help us in our classroom. We have special ed departments. We have special ed aides. There's so many things that Redbud still has for students that a lot of districts no longer are able to provide.
The town of Redbud is a unique community because it's quaint enough that when you go out, the locals know who you are, they call you by name.
You can still leave occasionally with your doors unlocked, your kids can play in the backyard, you can go for a walk at night. There's a lot of community activities to do in town.
One that comes to mind now in this season of the holidays is the Beautification Committee.
We look like a Norman Rockwell picture at Christmas time. We have tons of restaurants and places to go.
And you can just kind of hang out and be part of the community that maybe in a larger town you get lost in, but Redbud you do not.
Hey, good evening, Redbud High School football sports fans. Welcome to tonight's homecoming game between your Redbud Musketeers and the Wesclin Warriors. The Musketeers come into tonight's game with a 3-3 overall record, with victories over Perryville, Sparta, and Dupo. That Dupo win, Chris, was a forfeit due to COVID issues. And our three losses have been to Sparta, Roxana, and Breeze Central.
Yeah, I got a break last week with Dupo being out. Boys coming off of a little bit of rest now. I expect a pretty aggressive, hard-fought game tonight.
Yeah, it should be a good contest tonight. The Wesclin Warriors come in tonight with a 2-4 overall record, 1-1 in the conference. The Musketeers are 2-1 in the conference. And the Wesclin victories have come over Sparta and Dupo, and their losses have been to Breeze Central, Southwestern Piasaw, Nashville, and Chester.
And from what I've heard, they've had a pretty rough go so far this year. With they've had their hands full with several teams that they've played against already. Chester being one of them, obviously in our conference this year. And from what I can see out of them, they're a pretty good, solid, tough football game. And also the loss to Nashville that they had was Nashville always brings a tough squad out.
Yeah, that was that Carlisle game was a tough loss for the Musketeers, 12-6 in overtime. Just seemed like offense wasn't working. The defense was working well, but the offense just seemed like couldn't get things on track.
Yeah, and that's one of them losses, too, in double overtime, if you would, that went through it. That we had 12 players sitting out of the game due to COVID, and we're back to full strength tonight with no issues whatsoever. So I expect a big game and hopefully walk away with the win here tonight.
Yeah, I think we're going to need to be full strength tonight because it seems like watching the warm-ups, the Wesclin Warriors look like they grew a little bit from last year.
Yeah, they did. They brought a bus full of kids over with, a bus full of men over with to play tonight, and they're looking pretty tough.
So you can hear our PA announcer announcing the starting offense. And as I stated, it is the Redbud High School homecoming game tonight. So the young men will be awfully fired up because they want to get that big win for the homecoming.
Yep, they want to go and they wanted to go into the party tomorrow night with a victory underneath their belts, and I expect to see some added aggression come out tonight, and a good crowd in the stands here so far, a nice student body presence, and I think they're fired up and looks like they're ready to play a little bit of football.
And here comes the rest of the Musketeer football squad.
Your Musketeer coaches, head coach.
So tonight's game is stated it's at Musketeer Field, and it is homecoming night, so a lot of people in the stands tonight, and we're hoping for a lot of offensive firepower and a lot of defensive stops.
Yeah, they're pretty evenly matched offensively and defensively, really. We're going to see a lot of the same kind of football on both sides of the ball tonight, where Redbud's kind of went back to that spread offense here thus far, and they're going to be sticking with their 3-5 defense, and we're going to see a lot of the same out of Wesclin. They're going to try to both sides. Object tonight is spread the field out, short little yardage. You can get a few first downs and move the football, get into the red zone, and put points on the board. So,
okay, we're going to take a little break here as we're playing the school song. We'll be back after a brief intermission.
Redbud Industries is a third-generation company located in Redbud, Illinois. It is a fast-paced, innovative company recognized worldwide as an industry leader in coil processing.
The really neat thing about working at Redbud Industries is the way that it impacts so many people's daily lives. We are building equipment that slits steel, cuts steel into pieces, and is then provided to original equipment manufacturers. So really, on a daily basis, you could be interacting with some form of steel that has been cut from a machine that we've built. It's really neat stuff.
My favorite part about working at Redbud Industries is the family atmosphere. From the competitive wages to the excellent insurance and benefits, all the way down to the team building events. They just make me and my wife and my children feel right at home.
I feel like I can come to management if I have an issue. I feel like I can present my ideas and feel like I'm being heard and see those ideas either come to fruition or, at the very least, progress be made.
I think the team here at Redbud Industries is top of the line. I've worked several other places and they just don't compare to the group of people here at Redbud.
You can genuinely see that everybody wants the company to excel.
There's always someone there to help me. I can look on my left or my right, and if the guy next to me can't help me, he will go to the next guy, and someone's there to help me out.
I feel so blessed to have been able to find something so close to home. The community itself, everyone is really involved, and it's a great place to live and work.
They recognize the potential in everyone and put you where you fit best.
If you're interested in a lifelong career at Redbud Industries, please go to our website for more information or to apply.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bob Zipfel and Chris Mehring with the Southern Illinois Sports Report, the SISR Sports Network, parent company Oak 9 Productions.
After the coin toss here so far, the game at the beginning of the game, Wesclin won the coin toss, elected to defer. Redbud will be receiving, facing the clock here to get this game started. We got number 33 back for the Musketeers, Nick Gantner, number 80 for the Musketeers, Evan Dressel, and number 26 for the Musketeers, Chase Lucht.
So as the Wesclin Warriors are set to kick off, Musketeers, as Chris mentioned, have two guys deep and one guy back just a little bit. And we're getting ready to start the 2021 Redbud homecoming football game. Oh, it's a squib kick, fielded short by the front line by the Musketeers. Great play by the Musketeers fielding that bouncing kick.
Great play and way to be smart on your feet right there. Caught it right on the 10-yard line to avoid any penalties and recovered the ball. And here we are. And great field position right out of the gate here in the first quarter to hopefully advance the ball.
I believe Lucas Schwarzkopf was able to field that kick, so the Musketeers have the ball right at midfield. So as Chris mentioned, great field position. Easton's under center. Pitch to the back in the I formation to Gantner is met by the front line of the Wesclin Warriors.
Yeah, that's one of the good thing about the 3-5 defense. It's going to be run by both sides tonight, I believe, but it's pretty tough to run outside on that kind of defense. So Redbud's going to have to figure something out and do a little bit better zone blocking and reblocking there on the front line to seal those outside backers around the corners and make something happen.
Yep. Brett Heyer was in on the tackle. Musketeers break the huddle in the pistol formation with one back. Have three receivers left. Solback is in motion. Easton looks to the pass to the Gantner. It's completed into the flat. He breaks another tackle and another tackle. Rambles and looks like he's going to have enough for a first down.
Great draw up there by the coaches and great call. Ran almost like a little screen play, if you will.
Screen,
not so much of a screen, but put three lead blockers out in front of him and picked up about 11 or 12 yards on that.
Yeah, great call by the Musketeers. So it's a first down for the Musketeers, 1st and 10. And the ball is on the Warriors' 37-yard line.
1st and 10, Musketeers from the Warrior 37.
Easton Lucht under center, gives to Gantner. Gantner skips, follows his guard. Good for a couple of yards.
Yeah, that's a nice play call there, and as you can see from that play, they had the outside concealed. That was a good read by the running back right there, and to cut it up the middle and get a few yards out of it.
Yeah, gain of 2 yards there for Gantner. It's going to be second down for the Musketeers, 2nd and 8. Ball is on the Warriors' 34-yard line. Luck comes in from the sideline with the play.
Back to some of that spread offense here.
Yep, spread offense, pistol formation. Back right, tailback slowly behind. Gives to Gantner up the middle. Is hit by the front wall of the, but he did break that tackle and was able to gain a few yards on that play.
Yeah, it brings up a long third down here. If you're me, I go back to some of that little short pass there off the edge and try to pick up this first down here.
Yeah, so far the run plays have all been right up the gut, and then the one screen pass. So it's third down for the Musketeers, 3rd and 4. Ball at the Wesclin Warrior 31-yard line. Lucht is under center. I formation. Hall and Gantner. Give it to the big man, Hall. He's hit at the front line, bounced it to the outside, and it looks like he may have broke a tackle to get a first down.
And he did. Nice little run there. You seen them tree trunks running, didn't you? Them big legs headed downfield. That's how we like to run the ball north and south and bring the game to them, man. Hit them hard a few times and put them on their heels and pick up those big first downs.
Yeah, Devon Hall would start that run at the middle and saw nothing there and bounced it to the outside and rambled for the first down. So it's 1st and 10 Musketeers. Ball at the Warriors' 25-yard line. Lux in pistol formation, one back. Pass out to the flat, completed to Hall. Oh, nice play. Good play by Devon Hall. Pass completion. Looks like it should be another Musketeer first down.
Yeah, Logan Council right there. He seen what was coming to him, and he did a great job right there, bringing big Mr. Hall down to the ground, because you got to go low on him. The Hall's looking to give him a little stiff arm right there and extend that play a little bit deeper. And the defense of Wesclin right there did a good job putting a stop to him.
Yeah, I think if he would have tried to get him waist high or thigh high, he would have stiff armed him. So it's Musketeer football, 1st and 10. Ball at the Warrior 12-yard line. Lucked under center. Got a man in motion. Gives the ball to Gantner.
Gantner, wide open.
Wide open hole. Breaks another tackle.
Unreal.
Touchdown, Musketeers.
Unreal run right there.
What a run.
Almost untouched and did a good job at keeping his feet moving there. Shook a couple tackles and was able to come up with a big score.
Yeah, first 4 or 5 yards, he was untouched. And then one guy tried to put a shoulder into him. That wasn't going to be enough to bring him down, and he just barreled right over him into the end zone.
Yeah, a little over 3 minutes there on that possession to get it in the end zone. I like what I see there out of Redbud.
So Musketeers in for the extra point attempt. Lane Brockmeyer in for the kick. Snap back, ball down, the kick is up, and it's good. So the extra point is successful. So at 8 minutes and 53 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. It's the Redbud Musketeers 7 and the Wesclin Warriors 0. Hey, welcome back to the Illinois Sports Report, the SISR Sports Network. So the Musketeers, with their first possession, had several run plays and really only 2 pass plays, 1 screen and 1 pass into the flat, but nice running plays, pounded the ball at the middle, and pushed the ball into the end zone for the first score of the game.
And I can't tell you how happy I am to see that we got a kicker in the game tonight that's willing to come up and make big kicks and score us the extra points that we're going to need tonight.
So the lefty Lane Brockmeyer set to kick off. Low line drive. Don't go out of bounds. Oh, and the ball squibs out of bounds. So it's a penalty flag on the Musketeers for the kick going out of bounds. So it's going to give the Wesclin Warriors good field position.
The Warriors will get the ball.
Yeah, I see what they're doing there. They're trying to kick the ball away from number 2, Logan Council. He's a threat as a back, and they're trying to kick the ball away and keep it out of his hands on those big returns. So tough break there.
It is a tough break. So it's the Warriors have the ball on their 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Wesclin's in shotgun formation, 1 back right. Looks right, passes right. Oh, pass is intercepted! Intercepted by the Musketeers!
Heads up defense right there by the Musketeers.
Easton Luck with the pick. He read that play all the way.
He was all over it. That was a great read by the young man right there. Stepped out in front of the ball. That's a go big or go home kind of play. He went for it all out and was able to come up with a huge takeaway there for Redbud. Gives us some great field position again with the ball sitting on about the 36-yard line. And a few more offensive plays here. Let's see if we can't punch it in one more time.
So Musketeers break the huddle. Luck under center. Hall at fullback. Gantner at tailback. 1 receiver right, 1 left. Looks like 2 tight end. Got a man in motion. Uh-oh. The ball's loose.
There's a fumble on the play.
The ball is loose. The referees are sorting it out.
That one's recovered.
Ball's recovered by the Wesclin Warriors.
Yeah, man, that'll take the wind right out of your sails right there, because just get a little bit of momentum off of a big of a big takeaway of that interception, and then now to turn the ball over, something that looked like a miscommunication in the backfield. That looked like he was going to try to do a little hot pass / pitch there to him and catch the ball on the run, and the back looked like he was going to take the handoff, and a little miscommunication led to a big turnover for Redbud.
So the Warriors come out, shotgun formation. Fake the handoff, quarterback keeps it, runs around the right tackle, breaks a couple tackles. Looks like he's going to have enough for a first down.
Brought down by number 6, Luck right there, but unfortunately not until he picked up a first down.
That Wesclin quarterback, Trey Marks, had a good run there. He faked that handoff to his tailback, and he just shot right over the right tackle.
Yeah, our dog linebackers there on that backside, they got to play a little bit more disciplined football right there and stay home. They bit on the fake a little bit hard and got sucked in.
Ball's given to the tailback, runs around the left tackle. Gain of about 3 yards the way that looks.
Nice read there by Wesclin. They're running that zone read offense right now, and they're reading this defensive end, outside linebacker, if you will, stepped up, and nice read there for them to pick up a few yards. If we can hold them to under 2 yards to carry, though, we can get another takeaway here.
We need that. So it's second down. It's a gain of 3. Second down for the Wesclin Warriors. 2nd and 7. Ball at the Musketeer 44-yard line. Trey Eiling's in the pistol formation. Gives it to the back, number 2. Stutter step, breaks a couple tackles.
Real close to a first down.
Logan Council, the ball carrier. Looks like he's going to have enough for a first down, Chris.
Looks like they got it. Yeah, they're going to have to figure out a way to slow him down. From what I've heard, he's a pretty good back and a pretty good offensive threat there for Wesclin.
Enough for a Warrior first down. They'll have it.
Yeah, that running threat looks pretty formidable tonight.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Wesclin Warriors. Ball at the Musketeer 36-yard line. 7:19 left to go here in the first quarter. Eiling in shotgun. One running back. Ball's given to Council. Runs over the right side. Stutter steps again. Cuts back. Looks like he's going to get about 4 or 5 yards there.
Yeah, Redbud right now, they got to figure out a way. They're going to have to send a backer and cover him all night. We're going to have to shut him down in the backfield and meet him at the line of scrimmage to prevent these big first down plays that he's been able to come up with.
Yeah, he's a load. He gets that speed going. He's at that stutter step twice and just cut back. Eiling in shotgun, gives it to Council again, runs around the other side of the line, cuts the outside. He has the outside, but cut down by the Musketeers. Brought down by number 23 for the Musketeers, Logan Cathell.
Yeah, our defensive line from the play I've seen right there was that we're not getting any penetration in the backfield right now. We might have to start mixing it up here a little bit and get out of that gap coverage defense and move a little head up and start switching some things up to cause a little havoc in the backfield, because right now the quarterback's taking his time and making the reads he needs to, and it's coming up with big plays.
Yeah, the result of that last run is a first down for the Warriors, so it's 1st and 10. Ball at the Musketeer 25-yard line. Eiling in shotgun. Fake to cancel. Eiling keeps it, hops over a Musketeer defender, and it looks like he's going to get about 8 yards on that play. The running game for these Wesclin Warriors is pretty amazing so far.
And not just the running game. Their offensive line is doing a heck of a job up front, controlling the defensive front by the Musketeers and giving them backs a decent hole and zone to run through.
So it's 2nd down and 2 for the Wesclin Warriors with 5:39 left to go here in the first quarter. Break the huddle. They have 1 wide receiver right, 1 wide receiver left. Shotgun formation with Eiling. Council to his left. Bad snap. Ball's over his head. Bouncing around. And brought down by the Musketeers for a big loss.
Big loss right there. Big break for Redbud on a 3rd down conversion and 3rd down attempt right here. Big stop right now if you're Redbud. We got to come up with something big here. Caught a little bit of a break right there. Backers will be able to step up and make a play happen, and luckily pushed him back for a big loss.
Yeah, Trace Wagner shot through there and made sure that Eiling couldn't advance the ball by picking it up, so he just fell on it and Trace Wagner with the good stop. So it's going to be third down now for the Warriors. 3rd and 13, ball at the Musketeer 29-yard line. And as successful as that run game is, even though that first pass was intercepted, I'm looking for a little pass here.
Yeah, you can't get complacent if you're Redbud. They need the yardage here, and here it is.
Heiling rolls out, but there's a flag before the snap. Referees blow the play dead. False start against the Wesclin Warriors. So that's another 5-yard.
That's another one. That's big right there. Well, look, the ball's moving in the right direction for Redbud right now, and we need to be able to come up and capitalize on these penalties and these lost yardage for Wesclin and come up with something big right here. I kind of with you, Bob. I see them still trying to air it out and make a big play happen. Our cornerbacks are going to have to stay on their toes, do their jobs, and make their reads in this kind of cover 3 defense they're running.
Yeah, because Elling was rolling out to the right, and he wanted to throw that ball downfield. So it's now third down, 3rd and 18 for the Wesclin Warriors. Ball on the Redbud 34-yard line. Elling takes the snap, steps straight back, passes to the left. Oh, almost picked off by the Musketeers. That was close.
Yes, it is, and I got to give it to our DBs right now because they're playing heads-up football. The problem with that playing heads-up football, you can't let your eyes get too big in those scenarios because one of those off the fingertips is going to lead to a touchdown. So a nice job, though. Come up to a nice close play there. Don't get complacent right now if you're Redbud. Look for a little bit more of the same on a long 4th down attempt, and hopefully we can come up with another big takeaway here.
Yeah, good defensive play by Logan Cathell in the secondary. So it looks like the Warriors are going to go for it. It's 4th and 18. They break the huddle. They have 3 wide receivers right, 1 receiver left. Elling at quarterback. Council at tailback to his left. Snap, steps straight back, looks left, still looking. Good pressure by the Musketeer defensive front. Elling runs around the end, and a good play by the Musketeer defense.
Nice heads-up play there by the backer, Mr. Hall. He stepped up and was able to make him cut back in and make a play there and come up with a huge takeaway for Redbud and puts our offense back on the field and not terrible field position.
Yeah, not too bad. We have the ball at our own 30-yard line, so that was a good defensive stand. Got a little help with a with a fumble and then the penalty. So Musketeers have it 1st and 10.
I love this spread offense that Redbud's running right now, and they went under center here right now, I formation.
Ball's given to Gantner, tripped up at the front line of defense, gain of about 2 yards.
And that's a drill they do in practice right there with the running backs, and to get those couple extra yards. And you wouldn't understand how hard it is to be able to run at a full head of steam right there and use your hand on the ground in front of you to keep your balance. It's incredibly difficult, and that was great execution there to get a couple extra yards at what would have been stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, try to stretch out, just reach that ball, get all you can. As Musketeers break the huddle, they have three receivers right, no receivers left. Luck in shotgun formation. Gantner in motion. Fake the pass. Luck keeps it. Cuts back up the middle. Good cutback. Another couple yards there. I think he pulled that down as it looked like Wesclin read that play.
Yeah, they seen it coming a mile away, and unfortunately he had a great hole over here to run the ball, and he tried to cut it up, and it was instantly met by a little bit of traffic and brings up a long 3rd down for Redbud.
Yeah, it's 3rd down and 6, ball at the Musketeer 35-yard line. 2:52 remaining here in the first quarter. Luck comes in from the sideline with the play. Now with the break, we're going with 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, 1 tailback with Gantner. Luck in the pistol formation. Takes the snap, looks to the right, passes to the right. Oh, good play by the Wesclin defense.
He was right there. He was right there for the 1st down, but nicely covered by Wesclin, and unfortunately brings up a long 4th down for Redbud. And I got to say they got a punt here.
I'd say you're right. That was Addison Rubles on the coverage. That was a great play. He didn't wrap his hand around the receiver. He just reached that right arm out and knocked that ball down. No pass interference. So good play by the young man.
Yeah. Hopefully we got a leg on our punter here tonight. Get it down here. I would get it down here next to the sidelines somewhere and. Take the return away from him.
So Easton Luck is in punt formation. 1 person deep for the Warriors. Snap back, kick is off. Oh, good kick. Kicked it over his head. Oh, didn't get a very good bounce. Bounced right up to the receiver. Penalty flags of flying all over the place.
Boy, they came flying in from every angle, didn't
They
they?
did. Right side, left side, the middle.
I generally say that's got to be a block in the back of some sort right there, and where that was around the ball carrier.
There is a flag on the field.
So the officials are sorting it out. I didn't mention the Musketeers are defending the east goal and the Wesclin Warriors are defending the west goal. Looks like it is going to be against Wesclin. They are talking to the Musketeers. Now they're talking to Wesclin.
Hopefully they're not offsetting. Ooh, looks like it may be against Redbud.
Looks like they're going to be re-kicking. Did you catch what those plays were?
No, I do not know what that call was.
So they have respotted the ball at the 35-yard line. Looks to me like maybe the Musketeers will have to re-kick. Easton Luck is still in there, so he is the punter. Must have been offsetting penalties.
Well, if it was offsetting, it would have been a dead ball foul. It had to be a penalty against the Musketeers that they elected to re-kick from, but I'm unsure of what the call was right there.
But they didn't move the ball back. It's still at the original line of scrimmage.
True.
So anyway, it's still 4th and 5. Musketeers will try this one more time. Maybe get a better bounce this time and get it down to the 20. Easton Luck set to kick, receives the snap, gets a nice high spiral. Fair catch called by the Wesclin Warriors.
Fair catch by number 7.
That was a nice punt.
Trey Marks, that was a very nice punt. Good hang time. So that stops the clock with 2:17 to go here in the first quarter. The Redbud Musketeers still lead the Wesclin Warriors 7-0.
From their own 31.
Need another big defensive stand here by Redbud. We got them pinned back kind of deep right now, and it'd be good to have a 3-and-out right here in the first quarter and get the ball back in our offensive's hands.
So the Warriors have it. It's 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the Wesclin 31-yard line.
I see Wesclin sticking with their run game here and running a little bit more of that zone read and picking on our defensive linemen a little bit.
Well, they're spreading the offense out. They have 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, 1 tailback. Timeout called by the Wesclin Warriors with 2:17 remaining here in the first quarter. And we'll be back after this brief intermission.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, like the SISR side swipe. And we covered it May 2nd, 2020.
Call my dad, Danny Schultz with Farmers Insurance.
And welcome back from that brief intermission. We did find out what the call was on the punt. The penalty was against the Musketeers. There was 2 penalties. There was a false start against the Musketeers as the punter was moving forward when he received a kick. Punter's not allowed to come up. And blocking it back by the Warriors. So it was offsetting. That's why the Musketeers had to re-kick. So Wesclin comes out from the timeout. Same spread. Oh, good play in the backfield by the Musketeers.
That's good.
Ball was handed off to Council.
That's great discipline football by your dog outside linebacker there. His main job is outside containment. He's got to be a powerhouse out there and be able to shut that down. He shed a block. He stepped up to the line of scrimmage and made a play behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. Great job there by number 33, Gaynor.
Yeah, great job by Gaynor. It is a 2-yard loss. 2nd down and 12 now for the Warriors. Ball is on their 28-yard line.
Big offensive.
Wonder if they're
front
going to go
for
spread again, or they got 2 receivers left. 2 receivers right. They're going to spread it out, try to open up some holes. Elling and Council in the backfield. Elling at the shotgun formation. Drops back to pass, looks right, throws down over the middle. Looks like the pass is incomplete.
Great defense right there. He caused havoc right when the ball was hitting his hands. That's good, clean defense over the top like that. Way to break the play up and bring up a long 3rd down for Wesclin.
Yeah, that pass was intended for Connor Riggs, so good play by the Musketeer defense. Does stop the clock, though, but it's third down, 3rd and 12. Ball at the Warriors' 28-yard line with 1:26 to go here in the first quarter.
Redbud sticking with the 3-5 defense right now. That's what I would call that's a great call by the coaches. I think to stick with that formation, that's your best bet to shut down the outside run threat and still give plenty of defensemen to guard that spread offense.
So as the Warriors break the huddle, 2 receivers left, 2 right. Elling and Council in the backfield. Elling in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks to the left, passes quick.
Tipped.
Pass was tipped. Looks like it could be intercepted by the Musketeers. And it is intercepted by the Musketeers.
Unreal. That ball was bobbled. I watched the play the whole way, in and out of a couple sets of hands right there, and just able to come up with it right there before you hit the ground.
Great
huge
takeaway
and interception. Great heads-up defense. I love what I'm seeing out of our defensive backs right now. We're taking the pass game away from them pretty well completely, and it's astonishing what's happening right now.
Yeah, that pass was tipped, and it hit several hands and landed in the right hands. So the Musketeers break the huddle, 2 receivers left.
Back under center.
Easton Luck is back under center with Hall and Gantner in the I formation. Ball's given to Gantner. Sidesteps, cuts back up the middle. Nice run by Gantner.
Yeah, I kind of like to see Redbud run a little bit more power football here with a lead blocker because there's one guy stopping Gantner right now as he's coming up with that. You know, when they switch it up and run that power fake to the right and they hand it off to the left like that pulls that middle linebacker. That's his read, the fullback. Yep. You know, so it pulls him out, creates a little more separation. But I'd like to see him run a few more lead plays out of that.
So gain of 5 by Gantner. It's 2nd and 5 for the Musketeers. Ball at the Wesclin 38-yard line. Lucked under center. Fakes the pitch, gives it to Gantner, runs around the left side. Not much room there.
No, and that's that lead play I was just asking for. He had big number 44 to follow there through the hole, but unfortunately that outside dog linebacker, we couldn't get him contained and one block away from a big play.
So that brings up a 3rd down for the Musketeers, loss of 2 yards on that play. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 as the seconds are ticking away here in the first quarter. Not sure if they're going to get this next play off before the quarter ends or not. They broke the huddle. 2 receivers left, none to the right. Easton Luck goes back to pass. He's rambling around the side, lofts it downfield. Oh, just out of the reach.
Yeah, man.
Just out of reach of Sam Easter.
Just out of reach, and you like to see him run that route just a little bit harder. He was a step away from coming up with a touchdown right there, but tough break for Redbud, but brings up a 4th down as the quarter comes to an end.
Yep, and that is the end of the first quarter with the score. Your Redbud Musketeers 7, the Wesclin Warriors 0.
My name is Tom Castell, and I am a family nurse practitioner at Redbud Regional's Express Care Clinic. I chose a career in medicine because I was really wanting a career where I could make a difference in people's lives. I really wanted a job that it was my sole purpose just to help people. I really want them to come in, feel comfortable, let them know I'm listening to them as a person, and truly care about them like I'd care for one of my own family members. So in the Express Care Clinic, we see all types of patients. We will treat any strains, sprains, the common cold, coughs, and if you have any questions and you're not really sure where I should go for this, that's why the Express Care Clinic is here too, so that we can point you in the right direction. We know that illness and certain conditions aren't planned, and so that's why we tried to make sure that we were available for people no matter what time it was. And so our staff is here till 7 p.m. and then also we're available on weekends as well, so that way you can get the care you need no matter when it is.
It was a 4th down play. That had 1st down written all over it.
Yeah, you got to be able to see them in and pull them down to come up the 1st downs that we need. That was a great play call by the coaches there, and unfortunately Redbud comes up with a turnover on downs and gives Wesclin the ball in some pretty decent field position.
Yeah, that was a tough break. That play had enough for a 1st down to keep possession and hopefully push the ball into the end zone, but turnover on downs. It's 1st and 10 for the Wesclin Warriors. Ball is on their own 40-yard line. One receiver left, one receiver right. Double tight end. Ball's given to Council. Runs over to the left side, breaks a tackle. Looks like he's going to get about 3 yards on that play, maybe 4.
Tackle by 52.
Yeah, I got kind of stood up there on the corner and pushed out a little bit there, opened up a hole for Council to come up with some decent yardage. Redbud's defense has been on the field a lot so far this game, it seems like. So you got to think they're getting a little bit gassed, but now's the time to step up and play good disciplined football and do your jobs and get the ball back in our offense.
Yeah, I agree. They've been out there a long time. So we have one receiver left, one right. Oh, good penetration by the Musketeer defense. Ball was given to Council. Is the ball loose?
Ball loose.
Looks like the ball's loose and recovered by the Musketeers.
Another huge takeaway.
Oh, the Musketeer defense just stripped the ball out of Council's hands.
Unreal. Blitzed the linebacker there and put him on his toes. He tried to do that little shake, that little cut that he likes to do, and we're able to come through the line and strip the football and give us the ball back in our offensive hands, exactly what we needed and exactly what we wanted.
Well, that is right. We did need that 11-14 to go here in the first half. Musketeers break the huddle as Easton Luck come from the sideline with the play. One receiver right, one left. I formation, Luck under center. Hall at fullback, Gantner at tailback. Ball's given to Gantner. He's following his big man up the middle. Oh, what a hole opened by Devon Hall.
That's what I was talking about right there in the previous series. You know, if you can fall Devon Hall through the hole and let that fullback do his job and make a little bit of separation between that second line for you, you're going to come up with big plays like that all night. You're not going to be able to shut down both of them at the same time. So great run there, great teamwork and by both of them, by the whole offense to be able to come up with a big first down.
Yeah, great job by Gantner following that block into the hole. Musketeers break huddle. One receiver right, one left. Man in motion. Luck under center. I formation. Ball bobbled at the snap. Looks like Luck kept it and was able to gain a few yards.
Yeah, kind of a bobbled snap. Looked like it was supposed to be a handoff. He ended up.
Hall did get the ball.
He ended up forcing the ball in there, handing it off, and made something out of nothing right there, out of a busted play.
Good heads-up play, getting the ball into Hall's hands, and looks like we gained about 2-3 yards on that play. Second down now for the Musketeers. 2nd and 7.
I'm sticking with it here for Redbud. Let's keep pounding the ball right down the middle, and until they stop it, let's keep going with what works.
So 2nd and 7, ball at the Warriors' 26-yard line. Luck under center, I formation. Ball's given to
There's that lead.
Gantner. Another lead block. Sidesteps a man, runs down the left sideline. Pushed out of bounds by number 3, Connor Riggs, but what a great run by Gantner.
Great run, and that's what I'm talking about right there. That's power football at its finest. Follow the big man through the hole, let him open up something for you, give the guy some speed and some space, and he can make something happen. Great carry by Gantner and great lead blocking there by 44 Devon Hall.
And great control of the line by the offensive line of scrimmage for the Musketeers. The offensive line is doing a great job there so far this series.
We're putting the Wesclin linebackers on their toes right now, on their heels right now, and I see a lot of the same here. Let's keep running it until they stop as they actually go to the spread formation.
So it's 1st and goal, ball at the 7-yard line. Fake to pitch, given to Hall, cutting through the middle. Met at the front line, not much there.
Stacked up with the line.
That was the old fake toss and give it to the fullback.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with that call right there, but you know they were trying to give it to Devon Hall and let him pound the ball in from our what we're sitting at about the 6 or 7 yard line right now. So nice effort there by the young man, but I got to see Redbud sticking some more of this power football.
Yeah, I agree. That was no gain on that play, so it's 2nd and goal for the Musketeers at the 7-yard line. Luck under center, I formation. Ball is given to Gantner. Does a sidestep. Breaks another tackle. Slithers into the end zone. Touchdown, Musketeers. Holy cow. Nick Gantner is just a running machine tonight.
Running machine, and the offensive line, and especially Devon Hall there, be able to make a little bit of separation in that second line of the Wesclin defense. I stick with that if you're Redbud and keep running it till Wesclin can figure out a way to stop it.
So left-footed Lane Brockmeyer in for the extra point attempt. Drilled one through in the first quarter. Let's see if he can get one through here in the second quarter. Holders ready. Snap back. Ball down. Kick is up. No good. Must have been a little wide to the left. So with 9 minutes to go here in the first half, it's your Redbud Musketeers 13 and their Wesclin Warriors 0. And welcome back to the SISR Sports Network. Bob Zipfel, Chris Merring here, broadcasting live at Musketeer Field. High above at the 50-yard line.
Coming off of a great offensive series there by Redbud. Huge turnover. We stripped the ball there near the 40-yard line and great field position. Nice short little series, and we're able to pound the ball, running a little bit of power football, come up with a big touchdown, and take the lead here in the middle of the second quarter with leading 13-0.
So our lefty kicker, Lane Brockmeyer, set to kick off for the Musketeers. Kick is away. Oh, fielded by one of the middle guys. And a nice play by the Musketeers. Not much of a return on that. Nolan Crack looks like he slithered through and tripped him up on that play.
Yeah, he was looking for something to open up there in the middle, and nice job by our Redbud special teams to be able to get down the field and make a tackle.
That was good hands by the Wesclin Warriors because that was a line drive kick.
Yeah, it was.
That could have got through his hands pretty easy. And,
jump ball, wasn't it?
And it could have been a live ball for anybody to get.
Yeah.
So it's the Warrior football, 1st and 10. Ball at their own 38-yard line, 8:54 left to go in the first half. Wesclin comes out with 3 receivers right, 1 receiver left to the long side of the field, 3 receivers here to the short side. Ball's given to Council. Breaks a couple tackles. Oh, he's in the clear. He's in the clear. He's got a lot of speed. He's in the opening. He's running away. Touchdown for the Wesclin Warriors.
Yeah, and I've been expecting that here coming up out of that spread offense. It's kind of a zone read option that they can run out of that, and he can decide whether to hand the ball off or throw it, and running that spread offense like they're doing right now. Did a great job of it on that play. That keeps our secondary or second line spread out pretty deep right there, and opens up the middle of the field for a big run. So nice job there by Wesclin. Unfortunately for Redbud, Wesclin was able to capitalize on that.
So the Warriors in for the extra point attempt. Snap back, ball down, the kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:43 left to go here in the first half, it's Redbud Musketeers 13, Wesclin Warriors 7.
With 8:43 left.
And welcome back to the SISR Sports Network with the home office of Oak 9 Productions. Back at Musketeer Field, the Wesclin Warriors had it was a long drive but a short drive. It was only 2 plays. So they are on the scoreboard, 13-7, 8:43 here to go in the first half. Musketeers are set to receive the kickoff from the Warriors.
Number 30.
Big plays, big plays. That's that Weslin's got it going for them tonight. That's really been their trademark here so far tonight, and only way they've really been able to advance the ball that well on our Redbud defense.
So Wesclin has a left-footed kicker to kick off. He pooches it down the side. We do catch the ball on the run, and it looks like about a 2-3 yard return. Good play by the Musketeers, fielding that kick and just full steam, just bust it, and hopefully you can bust one open.
You like catching them on the fly like that, but those shorter kicks, it's hard to get a little bit of distance between your between the defensive the kicking team right there.
So the Musketeers are going to have it 1st and 10. ball is on their own 30-yard line. 8:40 here to go in the first half. We break the huddle with one receiver left to the long side of the field. No receivers to the short side. Man in motion. I formation. Ball's given to Gantner. Another side step. Breaks a tackle. Slithers through another couple guys. Nice run by Gantner. Looks like he got about 6 yards, maybe 7 yards on that play.
Hard run. I mean, broke 2 or 3 tackles right there and just passed the line of scrimmage and was able to spin off a couple of them there and fall forward for a nice carry of 6 yards or so.
I've been seeing a lot of planting of a foot and just jump step to the left or just a push, just a side step.
And just a lot of yardage after contact, period. He's doing a great job there at the tailback position.
So Musketeers break the huddle. One receiver left, one right. Man in motion. I formation. Ball's given to Gantner again. Goes around the right side, breaks a couple tackles. He's out in the open.
Go.
He's rambling down the right sideline.
Go,
he
baby.
could go. Oh, out of bounds.
Unbelievable.
Nice run by Gantner.
Great run right there. Redbud sticking to that power football game. They're loading up, sending a bunch of guys to the line of scrimmage and coming up with good yardage and great plays.
As you heard our PA announcer, that is a Musketeer first down. What a run by Gantner. I thought he was just got caught from behind. He almost broke that all the way.
He tried a little stiff arm there and make a little separation to get those extra few yards, but great run, great speed, everything around the outside right there.
So
nice
first
job.
and 10 Musketeers, ball at the Wesclin 16-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Luck keeps the ball, following his big man Hall. Still has the ball, rambles, breaks some tackles. Looks like he's got a nice first down. Great run by Easton Luck there. He just followed Mr. Hall and just kept chugging along.
That's right, and just hard-nosed football right there. Let's bring it to him. Let's see who the bigger man is right here and run the ball through the line of scrimmage and make it happen. A lot of the same here with obviously first and goal now, sitting on about the 4-yard line.
Yeah, you're right. It's first and goal, but we do have the ball on the 2-yard line. Musketeers break the huddle. We have one receiver wide left. One receiver right on the short side. I formation. Lucked under center. Ball's given to Gantner. Not much there. Oh, he spins around. Breaks another tackle and another tackle. Boom! Pow! Touchdown, Musketeers!
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Hard-nosed football. Bring it to them, Just piling off of guys, hitting them square in the nose and rolling off and making plays happen. I love it.
There was nothing there on the first play. He bounced and spun off. Hit another guy, bounced and spun off. Chugged. Burned, chugged, bumped, pushed, got himself into the end zone.
Yep, keeping his feet moving after contact. I mean, he's had more yardage after contact than anything tonight. He's doing it. He's doing a fantastic job. That's one of them.
We are going for 2-point conversion the way it looks. We have one receiver right, one left. I formation, Lucked under center. Ball's given to number 26, and it looks like he's in. The 2-point conversion is good.
Man, we needed that.
Oh, that was a luck-to-luck handoff. Easton to Jason, yeah.
They practice that a lot in the backyard, so they should be dialed in, I think.
There should be no confusion on where the ball goes.
That's it. Just all around, I love what I'm seeing out of the Musketeers right now. Just from the play calling to the that little bit of extra homecoming passion we're seeing on the field right now in front of a big sold-out crowd. The stands are packed. Huge student body presence here tonight. Everybody's fired up, and our running backs and offensive line right now doing a fantastic job of playing good power football.
That they are. So that was Chase Luckton with the 2-point conversion. Good design play by the Musketeers. The 7:03 left to go here in the first half. Redbud Musketeers are leading the Wesclin Warriors 21-7. Musketeers come out, get ready for the kickoff. Wesclin's kind of brought their receiving guys up a little bit.
Yeah, they did.
The 2 deep guys are up to the 30-yard line. Now's the time to really split one right down the middle and get that bounce and get it down to the 2-yard line. That'd be sweet. Brockmeyer set to kick.
Great kick.
Kicks it straight down the middle. Squib kick. Fielded by the back to the far side. And it looks like he had about a 10-yard, 12-yard return, so a good return for the Wesclin Warriors.
Number 2 on the kick.
It's going to be Wesclin football, 1st and 10. Ball on the Wesclin 39-yard line with 6:57 left to go here in the first half.
Yeah, those little squib kicks like that, they can be dangerous. It doesn't give our defenders a lot of time to get down the field. But, you know, we haven't really had a lot of opportunities to pin them too deep other than a couple turnovers. So something to work on there for Redbud. But I got faith our defense can come up with another stand here.
So 1st and 10 Warriors, shotgun formation, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Ball's given to Council. Trying to pick his way through that Musketeer front line, and not much there.
Yeah, that's
it's
one
like
of them.
maybe about a 2-yard gain.
That's one of them. If you're Wesclin, you got to be able to pull that ball and throw a little hot route out here to the outside. He was wide open out here on the outside. Just kind of a bad read there by the quarterback. But with the way their zone blocking there up front, that gives them a lot of options to do so. So our DB's got to stay a little bit disciplined still and know their coverages and play heads up football.
So 2nd and 8 for the Warriors, 3 receivers right, 1 left, shotgun formation. Elling keeps the ball, fakes it to Council. Ooh, hit hard on the right side. May have got back to the line of scrimmage.
Gantner came flying in there, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Somebody came in there at a high rate of speed.
Yeah,
no gain on that play. Stopped him at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 8 for the Warriors. Ball at their own 41-yard line.
Nice little job of gang tackling there by Redbud and get him stood up and held up and have your secondary come in and help finish. Redbud's still sticking with that 3-5 defense that they like so much. I haven't seen a lot different out of them pretty well all year. Dave Luck being the defensive coordinator, he's stuck with that for a long time. It's a defense he knows well, and it's a great coverage defense all around, I believe.
And so Warriors break, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Elling looks left to the sole receiver. Pass is completed. Looks like he fought enough for a first down. Well covered by the Musketeers, but should be a first down for the Wesclin Warriors.
Yeah, nice little curl route there, and I gotta almost be happy with that. As who is that out there on the corner? Number 20. Trace Wagner, I think it is. It's always intimidating in that cornerback position out there. That especially when you're lined up next to someone like Council with that speed, you never want to get burnt deep,
no,
right?
You don't.
So he gave him plenty of cushion right there, and Council ran that little corner or that little curler route and was still able to come up with tackles. So
ball's given to Council. Oh, number 71 for the Musketeers at a good play in the backfield. Ian Stafford just shot through that line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he did. They're sticking with a little bit of that gap defense on the front right there. It paid off for them. They've been looking for that. Them defensive linemen have been looking for that. That's one of the advantages running that gap offense like that. If you can shoot it a little bit fast like that and catch going to them offensive linemen on their heels, you can come up with a big play.
So 2nd and 10 for the Wesclin Warriors. Ball is at midfield. 4:30 left to go here in the first half. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Elling Council in the backfield. Elling looks to the right. Pass is completed. Oh, incomplete.
Nice job there.
Elling's pass is completed for Trey Marks, but
looks like Trace Wagner was able to get a hand in there and kind of break it up a little bit.
So that brings up now a 3rd down for the Warriors, 3rd and 10. Ball is just shy of the 50-yard line, so officially it's at the 49 of the Warriors. 4:20 left to go here in the first half. Wesclin breaks the huddle, come out with 3 receivers right, 1 left. Elling and Council in the backfield. Council split left to the quarterback. Oh, looks like a hard count. Drew the Musketeers off a little bit.
Yeah, they're getting a little complacent there.
Against the defense, yep. They had the little hard count there and then drew the Musketeers off.
Yep, Wesleyan's kind of scratching and fighting right now, just getting whatever yardage they can get out of it. Great call there by the coaches and the quarterback, and nice disciplined football by Wesclin to draw an encroachment penalty.
So now it's 3rd and 5 for the Warriors.
Watch that one-on-one matchup there on the top side of the field.
Yeah, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Quarterback looks right, still looking. Oh, he's throwing deep down the middle. Got a man wide open. Pass is completed. Complete to Trey Marks. That was a nice design play by the Warriors.
Yeah, it was, and unfortunately for Redbud, we we had coverage stepped up here, and our defender had to come all the way across the field there to make the tackle. A little bit of a blown coverage there for our DBs, but unfortunately we're able to come up with a tackle and prevent any further damage.
So a big play by the Warriors gives them a first down, 1st and 10. Ball is now on the Musketeer 15-yard line. 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. 3 receivers right, 1 left on the large side of the field. Ball's given to Council, runs up the middle. Not much there, tripped up by the defensive front line by the Musketeers, number 71. Ian Stafford again with a nice shoestring tackle.
Yeah. Man, there's just something telling me that Wesclin's gonna try to throw the ball here on one of them one-on-one matchups that they're getting when they run out of that trips formation. So.
And there's a timeout called by the Wesclin Warriors with 3:37 left to go here in the first half. It's your Redbud Musketeers 21, the Wesclin Warriors 7. And welcome back to the Musketeer Field with the SISR Sports Network, parent company Oak 9 Productions. 3:37 left to go here in the first half. Musketeers leading the Wesclin Warriors 21-7. Wesclin's coming back from the sideline after they called their second timeout. 2nd down and 9, ball at the Musketeer 13-yard line. Have 2 receivers on the right side, the short side of the field.
Sticking with that
2
spread.
Receivers also on the left side. They put 2 out there instead of a single. Elling and Council. Council split left to the quarterback. Ball's given to Council, runs straight up the middle, met at the front line, but wasn't able to wrap him up.
Yeah, was able to make a little distance right there and put a hand out in front of him and able to come up with a little bit of yardage instead of getting tackled in the backfield. Nice run there by Council.
3rd down, 3rd and 4.
So gain of a few yards on that play. 3rd down now for the Wesclin Warriors. 3rd and 4. Ball's on the Musketeer 10-yard line as the clock is still ticking away.
I love to see Luck coming in right now. Man, he's trying to get his team fired up. He knows what's on the line right here with a long 3rd down, and he's making his rounds right now, telling his boys, now's the time. Let's come up with a big stop right here as they go trips left.
Well, it's definitely two down territory. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Oh, whistle blown.
There's a flag on the field.
Penalty flag before the snap.
False start.
And it is a false start against the Wesclin Warriors. So move the ball back 5 yards, back to the 15-yard line. Still remains 3rd down, though, for the Wesclin Warriors. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 10, excuse me. Ball at the 15-yard line. Clock starts, 2:48 to go here in the first half. Elling comes in from the sideline with the play.
I mean, I got to see an airing of the ball out right here. They haven't had a ton of success there running up the middle, especially in the red zone. So I'm really worried about them. Well, as they go spread again with 1 back, yeah, I'm definitely looking for them to pass the ball.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Council next to Elling in the backfield. Council stays in the block. Pass is thrown.
There it is.
Oh, looks like it's intercepted by the Musketeers. And it is intercepted in the end zone by the Musketeers.
Well, Bob, it doesn't look like I was the only one thinking that ball was going to be passed right there because just great heads-up defense. And it looked like he was burnt there for a little bit, like that was a wide-open touchdown.
All I could see was a white jersey in the end zone, and all of a sudden Maroon jumped up right in front of him.
You wonder if that ball was thrown a little bit harder, if the outcome would have been a little bit different. He was trying to put a little touch on it right there and come up with a touchdown, but Redbud was able to sniff that out and come up with a huge interception.
What a play by the secondary. So the Musketeers have it intercepted in the end zone as a touchback, so they have it at their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10, 2:19 left to go here in the first half. 2 receivers left, 2 right. It's like a little spread. Easton Luck keeps the ball. Runs over to right guard, right tackle. Looks like maybe a yard gain. Maybe 2 yards on that play. Second down and 8 now for the Musketeers.
Yeah, first down right here will get us out of the half with a nice cushion of a lead. So
There's a flag before the snap.
false start.
Now, you don't want this clock to stop. You're trying to run the ball to keep the clock going. So a false start against the Musketeers moves the ball back 5 yards. Remains second down for the Musketeers. 2nd and 13. Ball at their own 17-yard line with 1:59 remaining here in the first half. Musketeers break the huddle. 2 receivers left. Big Mr. Hall out here on the left side. 2 receivers right. Shotgun. Tailback split right. Pass is intended for number 12 for the Musketeers. Sam Easter. It's incomplete. Stops the clock again. I understand trying to get some of that penalty yardage back, but
yeah, I'd
want the clock to run.
Yeah, let's stick with that power football we've been running. Let's get a first down right here, and let's get out of this half with a big cushion. I mean, we get pinned back deep right here, and we're not going to be able to punt the ball, much that deep. So, I mean, now if you're Redbud, this is the perfect passing opportunity, and it looks like they're going to as they go trips left. This is a perfect passing opportunity. We'll see what they can come up with here.
3rd and 13, trips left, 1 right. No tailback in motion. Middle screen, pass is completed. Oh, he's pulled back by his shirt tail. Pass is completed to Logan Cathell.
Forward progress gives them there close to the
Looks
25.
like a timeout is called by the Wesclin Warriors with 1:46 left to go here in the first half. It's going to bring up a 4th down for the Musketeers.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, like the SISR side swipe. And we covered it, May 2nd, 2020.
Call my dad, Danny Schultz with Farmers Insurance.
And welcome back from the timeout called by the Wesclin Warriors. 1:46 remaining here in the first half, with the Musketeers leading the Wesclin Warriors 21-7. It's 4th and 7 for the Musketeers. Ball on their own 43-yard line. Chase Luck is back in punt formation. And 1 player deep for the Warriors at their own 45-yard line. So a good kick would pin the Warriors back. It is a good kick, a nice high tight spiral. Fair catch called by the Wesclin Warriors and is caught by Trey Marks. So it's going to be Warrior football, 1st and 10, but the ball is in Musketeer territory on the Musketeer 46-yard line.
Once again, all homecoming candidates.
Yeah, man, it feels like our defense has spent a lot of time on the field here in this first half so far, and especially with the amount of turnovers and takeaways they've had, and just playing great heads-up defense. I see a lot of Wesclin trying to throw the ball here, keep as much time on the clock as possible, and come up with some big plays.
Yeah, they want to try to get a quick score here. So 1st and 10 for the Wesclin Warriors, ball at the Musketeer 46-yard line. 1:40 left to go here in the first. Oh, bad snap. Ball's on the ground. And it is covered up by Council.
And that'll keep the clock running.
That does keep the clock running, but there's a timeout called by the Musketeers with 1:33 left to go here in the first half. We'll be back in a few minutes. And welcome back to Musketeer Field. Musketeers did call a timeout with 1:33 left to go here in the first half, leading 21-7 over the Wesclin Warriors. It's going to be a 2nd down and 20 as the bad snap by the Warriors was recovered by their tailback, Council.
Yeah.
So a big 10-yard loss.
I can kind of see some little screenplays or something here drawn up for Wesclin, because because they got a lot of ground to make up right now. Started out with pretty good field position, but unfortunately for them, they've been pushed back and got a lot of ground to make up.
So 2nd and 20, trips right, single receiver left, tailback split right, ball's given to Council, breaks through the front line, breaks through the pass to the linebackers, got about 10 yards on that run.
Yeah, got him back up to just a little past the original line of scrimmage.
Rushing up to the line.
Brings up a long 3rd down as they're out of timeouts.
Looks like it's 3rd and 8. High snap fielded, the ball's given to Council, he's running around the left side. Looks like he's got an opening. He's down the sideline. It looks like he stepped out of bounds. That was a break for the Musketeers as he broke that around the left end and almost got into the end zone, but I guess got bumped just enough, lost his balance, and stepped out of bounds.
Yeah. Prevented any more damage than was already done right there. Man, if you're Redbud, you're really not wanting them to score, carrying all that momentum into the second half. So big defensive stand right here is definitely needed. So
we have trips receiver right, one left. Council split right at the quarterback. Beg your pardon, that was not Council. That looks like that was number 40.
That'll keep the clock running.
Addison Rubles, that does keep the clock running. They're rushing up to the line. Got a second play called already. Musketeers trying to get a player in and a player off. And we called a timeout because we were afraid we could not get the player off the field in time. 45.6 seconds remaining here in the first half. Musketeers call a timeout. We'll be back after a few messages. Welcome back to Musketeer Field. 45 seconds left to go here in the first half. Musketeers are leading 21-7, but the Wesclin Warriors have the ball deep in Musketeer territory. Ball, it's at 2nd and goal with the ball at the Musketeer 6-yard line. Wesclin comes from the timeout. They have one receiver right. No receivers left.
Trying to run a little power
play. 3
play
running
here.
backs. That's a big I, capital I formation. Oh, the ball's on the ground.
There's a fumble on the snap.
The ball is on the ground. The ball was fumbled on the snap. Musketeers recovered it. Holy cow, did they need that play.
They need that, and they needed it bad. Man, just small mistakes is killing Wesclin right here, and it's just huge for Redbud. That's just you can't ask for anything better right there, and great heads-up football to come up with another big takeaway. I feel like I've been saying that all night.
Oh, what a play by the defense. Wow. All I could say is wow on that.
And with
so short stuff with the recovery. So the Musketeers have it 1st and 10, ball at their own 5-yard line. I'm going to predict quarterback run plays all the way. Oh, we're going to throw it. Pass over the middle is incomplete.
Stops clock.
Easton Luck's pass is incomplete.
Gives them a little bit of time here to score with 1 timeout left for Redbud.
Pass was intended for number 80 of the Musketeers, Evan Dressel. Stops the clock with 36 seconds left to go. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 5-yard line. They fooled me there. I thought we were going to be quarterback runs and let's get this first half over with a 14-point lead.
Yeah, pretty aggressive coaching here tonight by Redbud. So I'm thinking they're wanting to score again here in the half with a little over 30 seconds left and 1 timeout left in their pocket. Empty backfield.
Empty backfield. We have two left, 2 right for the receivers. Luckton shotgun. Back to pass. Sets back to pass. Loads up, throwing deep. He's got a man open deep. Oh, the pass is completed. Holy cow, what a pass completion to Evan Dressel. Easton Luck stepped back and just heaved that ball as far as he could throw it. First down for the Musketeers, first and 10.
With them moving the chains right here that's keep the clock stopped. So they're trying to get a playoff here before it starts, as it just does, with one timeout left.
Clock starts. Luck back to pass. Looks, steps up in the pocket. Kicks back out. Looks like has a man open on the sideline, but it's incomplete.
That's a tough pass to make right there.
That is a tough pass.
He was kind of wide open, but scrambling around, trying to throw off his back foot, falling away from the ball. That's a tough pass to come up with. But threw a low one, no pressure right there. Stops the clock with us with 15 seconds left, enough to get 2 more plays off and a timeout. We could have 3 plays.
So shows you how much I know with calling quarterback runs up the middle. I thought we tried to go in with that 14-point lead, but Musketeers looks like they are going to try to get a quick score. Break the huddle, come out with 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Gainer, I formation behind Luck. Pass is over the middle. Pass is completed to Dressel.
Pass is complete to Dressel.
With timeout called by the Musketeers with 8 seconds left to go here in the first half. And the Musketeers come to the sideline. We're calling their timeout. And we'll be back in a few minutes. And welcome back to Musketeer Field. Musketeers break their timeout huddle first, come to the field with 8.4 seconds left to go, leading 21-7. First and 10, ball on the Musketeer 40-yard line. So we have 3 receivers right, 1 left, nobody in the backfield. Luck steps back, still back, rolls out to the right. And there's a flag on the play, there's a hold. And the pass is downfield is incomplete. Looks like there was a holding call against the Musketeers, and it is holding. I thought I saw his Luck rolled out to his left. A white jersey was pulled, stretched pretty far.
Yeah, you're going to get them all the time. So he's able to throw the ball downfield and kind of in a risky little situation right there, and just kind of threw it up, I threw it up on a prayer, but incomplete pass, penalty for Redbud right here. It backs him up a little bit further with 0.2 seconds left on the clock.
So maybe
Just
a little
enough
victory
time for one
formation
more.
here with 0.2 seconds left. No need for an interception and a run back for a touchdown. Holding, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, so that's about a 15-yard penalty there.
I mean, DB's right here, Wesclin, play down and distant. Don't let nothing get behind you. Redbud's going to heave one to here. The way this game's going tonight, they're looking for blood right now. So I see one more play going deep and just trying to make something happen.
The foot is on the accelerator. So we have trips left, 2 right, empty backfield, Luckton shotgun. Takes the snap, rolls out to his left. Plants, throws it as far as he can. Pass is intercepted by the Warriors. And a nice return, but not enough. And that is the end of the first half. So with the score, the Redbud Musketeers 21, the Wesclin Warriors 7. Bob Ziffel and Chris Mehring will be coming back on the SISR Sports Network, the parent company of Oak 9 Productions, after the half.
Redbud Industries is a 3rd-generation company located in Redbud, Illinois. It is a fast-paced, innovative company recognized worldwide as an industry leader in coil processing.
The really neat thing about working at Redbud Industries is the way that it impacts so many people's daily lives. We are building equipment that slits steel, cuts steel into pieces, and is then provided to original equipment manufacturers. So really, on a daily basis, you could be interacting with some form of steel that has been cut from a machine that we've built. It's really neat stuff.
My favorite part about working at Redbud Industries is the family atmosphere. From the competitive wages to the excellent insurance and benefits, all the way down to the team building events. They just make me and my wife and my children feel right at home.
I feel like I can come to management if I have an issue. I feel like I can present my ideas and feel like I'm being heard and see those ideas either come to fruition or at the very least progress be made.
I think the team here at Redbud Industries is top of the line. I've worked several other places and they just don't compare to the group of people here at Redbud.
You can genuinely see that everybody wants the company to excel.
There's always someone there to help me. I can look on my left or my right, and if the guy next to me can't help me, he will go to the next guy, and someone's there to help me out.
I feel so blessed to have been able to find something so close to home. The community itself, everyone is really involved, and it's a great place to live and work.
They recognize the potential in everyone and put you where you fit best.
If you're interested in a lifelong career at Redbud Industries, please go to our website for more information or to apply.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, like the SISR side swipe. And we covered it May 2nd, 2020.
Call my dad, Danny Schultz with Farmers Insurance.
And welcome back to Musketeer Field. Bob Zipfel, Chris Mehring with the Southern Illinois Sports Report, SISR Network. The parent company is Oak 9 Productions. So we just had our homecoming festivities announcing the candidates. The high school band is now playing on the field. But little recap of the first half. Musketeers lead 21-7. Defense, as you said earlier, Chris, was on the field quite a bit.
Yeah, they were. It felt like a long kind of first half for as much running and as much as the clock should have been moving. A lot of turnovers though defensively. I mean, a lot of takeaways defensively for Redbud. It's been pretty spectacular. I'm not liking a lot of the football. The coaches, I think, for Wesclin this half at halftime are kind of saying, "Hey boys, let's get a little more discipline here. Let's do our jobs. Let's get good clean handoffs. Let's look at good clean snaps." You know, turnovers are killing them right now. They've been able to move the ball surprisingly well down the field with Console, and he's got a lot of speed, and out of that kind of, that's the spread offense we've seen out of him tonight. They've had a little bit of success running the ball up the middle with him. So, defensively for us, I think we're doing a fantastic job, and try not to get too complacent with the run game that they've been running, because it only takes one or two plays from to burn you deep, and then it's back to a square ball game. So.
Yeah, and Wesclin did have two long runs, one for a touchdown, and the other one, I guess we just got enough of him going down that sideline that he couldn't keep his balance. He stepped out of bounds. That would have been two long touchdown runs.
Right before half too, man. That's a tough break, because we talk about momentum so much in this game and football, and getting the crowd into it, and big plays like that, man. That makes the game change for you, offensively and defensively. Redbud though, it's offensively, I like what I'm seeing, and them sticking with that kind of power football game. Had a couple sketchy little passes downfield there at the end of the half, shooting for something big. But other than that, pretty solid performance so far, what I've seen out of them.
Yeah, pretty solid performance, and it does show on the scoreboard with a 21-14 lead. So Musketeer band is still playing on the field. A couple of the Musketeer players were in the homecoming candidates, so a little delay of them getting to the team huddle, or the team meeting. But they will have that and come out soon.
You noticed Easton Lucker was out there. He's obviously on court, I guess, this week and this weekend, and he was hurrying. He wanted to get back with his team and keep them fired up. He's a big leader on that team, man. He really is, and he brings a lot of spirit and emotion to them guys, and keeps everybody fired up. So he's back in the huddle, and I'm looking for a great second half of football.
Yep, I agree. It's going to be a good second half coming up, and. So it'll be a good second half of football coming up. Still have 5 minutes to go, almost 6 minutes to go before the kickoff. So we will take a brief break here, and we'll come back in a few minutes at the SISR Sports Network.
Redbud Industries is a third-generation company located in Redbud, Illinois. It is a fast-paced, innovative company recognized worldwide as an industry leader in coil processing.
The really neat thing about working at Redbud Industries is the way that it impacts so many people's daily lives. We are building equipment that slits steel, cuts steel into pieces, and is then provided to original equipment manufacturers. So really, on a daily basis, you could be interacting with some form of steel that has been cut from a machine that we've built. It's really neat stuff.
My favorite part about working at Redbud Industries is the family atmosphere. From the competitive wages to the excellent insurance and benefits, all the way down to the team building events. They just make me and my wife and my children feel right at home.
I feel like I can come to management if I have an issue. I feel like I can present my ideas and feel like I'm being heard, and see those ideas either come to fruition or, at the very least, progress be made.
I think the team here at Redbud Industries is top of the line. I've worked several other places, and they just don't compare to the group of people here at Redbud.
You can genuinely see that everybody wants the company to excel.
There's always someone there to help me. I can look on my left or my right, and if the guy next to me can't help me, he will go to the next guy, and someone's there to help me out.
I feel so blessed to have been able to find something so close to home. The community itself, everyone is really involved, and it's a great place to live and work.
They recognize the potential in everyone and put you where you fit best.
If you're interested in a lifelong career at Redbud Industries, please go to our website for more information or to apply.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, like the SISR side swipe. And we covered it May 2nd, 2020.
Call my dad, Danny Schultz with Farmers Insurance.
Hey, welcome back to Musketeer Field. About 2 minutes before the kickoff yet, so the homecoming festivities. All the candidates were announced. The players have completed their team meetings, come up with their special plans for the second half. And we're on the field, and we'll be getting ready to do kickoff pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, Redbud, you know, I stick to seeing them running, using a lot more of that run game here. And if you're a football fan, this is the game to watch tonight. I'm telling you, it's just a good physical game, a lot of turnovers, and good hard running. Both sides, they're doing a fantastic job, offensively, defensively. It's just a good hard-nosed football game.
That it is. So both teams are broken their huddles, are coming back to their bench. About a minute and a half to go before kickoff. So the Musketeers did receive in the first half, so they will be kicking off here in the second half. They will be changing into the fields of defending.
Yeah, coming out of the half, Wesclin, you know, and we talked about it a little bit at the half, but I think their message from the coaches is pretty clear. You know, let's play clean football here. Let's make our handoffs, our reads a little bit better, and they're a competitive big team. Don't let the score right now fool you. Wesclin's got a good football squad over there. And I think their coaches, you know, are kind of telling them a couple turnovers right there. This could be a different ball game, you know, if they wouldn't have had a couple of those. So Redbud can't get on their heels right now, you know.
Agreed.
In the same scenario, don't let that 2-score lead fool you right now because it can easily change over a couple big plays.
Yeah, no lead is comfortable right now, especially with Wesclin. To me, they have a quick strike offense. It's, you know, whether it's a pass or a run, they're just one tackle away from breaking it all the way. So the Musketeers have come out, getting ready for the second opening kickoff for the second half. Musketeers will be defending the west goal, heading from my right to left, and the Wesclin Warriors defending the east goal, heading from my left to my right. Number 30 for the Musketeers, Lane Brockmeyer, set to kick off. Left-footed kicker, always puts a nice little left-footed spin on the ball. And
I'd watch the onside right here first thing out of the gate as he kicks it away.
He got it nice and high down the middle of the field. Brockmeyer's kick is fielded. Arm tackle broke.
Still moving.
Broke to the outside.
Running.
Number 7, Trey Marks fielded that kick and took that up the middle and broke some tackles and cut it to the outside and almost broke that all the way.
Yeah, that's those squib kicks we've talked about a little bit. Man, you really don't like them. It gives them a lot of room to run their offensively, special teams wise, anyways, to move the ball. And I kind of half-hearted expected an onside kick there from Redbud right out of the gate, and get the ball back in our hands. And man, if you could only know the outcome, things could have been a little bit different.
So Wesclin comes out, trips right, single left, shotgun formation, back split right. Ball's given to the back. Council is hit in the backfield by the Musketeers. Gantner and also number 53, Nolan Crack.
He sniffed that out, didn't he? He didn't let that spread offense fool him that time. He bit down on it. He might have been sent on a blitz right there because immediately met at the line of scrimmage by Gantner.
Yeah, and good call there. No gain on that play. Second down and 10 for the Wesclin Warriors. The ball is on the Musketeer 46-yard line. So that was a nice kickoff return. Got the ball in the Musketeer territory, but it's second and 10. Musketeer 46. Trips, or 2 receivers right, 2 left. Ball's given to Council. Goes around right tackle. Sidesteps 1 Musketeer.
Tackled by number 20, Wagner.
Yeah, way to contain him there. He only pretty well only had one guy to beat and had open grass in front of him. So a nice job defensively there by Redbud to step up and kind of make a play and make them a nice 3rd and 3 attempt here for Wesclin.
Yeah, Trace Wagner's in on that tackle, so it's nice gain on that play, 7 yards. 3rd down now for the Wesclin Warriors, 3rd and 3. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Shotgun, back split left. Ellen calling the signals. Looks like he's changing the play. High snap. Ellen keeps the ball, runs up the middle, breaks a tackle. And a shoestring tackle by the Musketeer defense come up from the secondary. Chase Luck on the tackle brings up now a 4th down for the Warriors.
Ooh, big stop here. You know, your defensive captain's got to get your boys fired up in the backfield. I kind of expect Redbud to send someone here on a blitz and meet him in the backfield or at the line of scrimmage to get another takeaway here.
That was a big tackle by Chase Luck. That was a shoestring tackle of going for a touchdown. So we have trips right, single left, shotgun formation, back split left. Ball is given to Council, runs straight up the gut. Big hole.
Man, what a physical run that was.
What a physical run is right.
Met him head up, nose to nose right there, and was able to even get a couple yards after contact. And luckily for Redbud, they were able to break down, make a tackle on that big fast back, and prevent any further damage.
So that was a 1st down for the Wesclin Warriors. 1st and 10, ball at the Musketeer 25-yard line. 2 receivers left, single receiver right. Looks like the back is in the I formation. Looks like he's right behind Elling. Now he goes in motion. Now he's split right. Oh, high snap. Oh, and a whistle blows.
Looks like a false start.
Dead ball foul. False start against the Wesclin Warriors. I think the Musketeers would rather have that play being live because that snap went over his head.
Yeah, that's another one of them plays we kind of talked about, you know, and they Wesclin's got to calm down right now and not make so many mistakes because it's really hurting them.
So it does remain 1st down for the Wesclin Warriors. It's 1st and 15. Ball at the Musketeer 30-yard line. Trip receivers right, single receiver left. Shotgun back split left. And another whistle blow, another false start. Another dead ball foul.
Man, like penalties, boy. It seems like they've had a lot of them.
It's like the far official did call false start. This moves the ball back another 5 yards, but it does remain 1st down, though. Still 1st down for the Warriors. It's going to be 1st and 20. Ball now at the Musketeer 35-yard line. This is where the Musketeers really need to dig in and not let a big play happen to get 2nd and single digits.
Right, and you know, DB's right here. Let's stay disciplined. Let's do our jobs because with a 1st and long sitting out there at the Redbud 35-yard line, I'm kind of looking for him to throw the ball a little bit.
So 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Back split left to the quarterback, Elling. Elling keeps the snap. He throws the ball over the middle. Passes a little high off the fingertips. Falls incomplete.
They just can't get together right now. Wesclin can't, and they've had many attempts, and the ball's there. It's just can't come up with a play, and brings up a 2nd and long for Wesclin.
That pass was just a little high, but just off the fingertips. But Musketeer defense was right there, so it caused the pressure, caused the high throw, and
great coverage.
Pass.
Great coverage right now from Redbud. It's been fantastic. There's a man on every receiver currently, and they're running a little bit of that zone read defense and able to step up and have some pretty different coverages. I still look to them to stick to their passing game here.
Yep. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Oh, another bad snap. Oh, but Elling gets the ball on the bounce.
Oh, that's got to be intentional.
And he throws the ball out of bounds. That's behind the line of scrimmage. And the flag is on the play. That should be intentional grounding. Because the ball did not go past the line of scrimmage. Intentional grounding is the call.
Yeah, there wasn't a guy around anywhere.
No. I understand him wanting to get rid of the ball, but there was nobody there, and again, it didn't even cross the line of scrimmage.
Five-yard penalty.
5, and it's loss of down. Should be. Referees are still discussing the penalty and where the ball is to be spotted.
A lot of discussion going on out there right now. A lot of finger pointing.
And the ball is still moving.
Intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding. And loss of down. And the ball is really coming back. It's back in Musketeer territory. Brings up a third down and a long
way.
35 yards. The ball is back in Warrior territory on their own 48-yard line.
They got a way back here now, back in their own side of the field. So defensive play comes in right here. I mean, Wesclin's got to get the ball down the field. They're going to air it out here. They've got to come up with some sort of big play to make this happen. Stay disciplined, stay back, do your jobs, DBs, and see what we can come up with.
35, two receivers left and right. Snap is a little high. Quarterback Elling does keep it. The ball is passed down the field. And the pass is incomplete.
Yeah, great play there. Great play there defensively. They were kind of backpedaling. Looks like they were smacking each other's hands away a little bit. If anything, I can see offensively he smacked his hands down out of the way to prevent any damage from happening. So
there's a little hand fighting going on there,
right.
but no flag thrown. So it's fourth down now for the Wesclin Warriors, 4th and 35. Ball at their own 48-yard line. They are not in punt formation. Looks like they are going to go for it. Watch for the hard count to try to get a quick 5. Oh, it is a quick kick. Nobody was back.
Get away from it. Get away from it.
And the Musketeers had nobody back because it looked like the Warriors were going to go for it. And the quarterback did a quick kick. So it is down by the Musketeers. It's going to be Musketeer football. We are at 8:07 left to go here in the third quarter. Musketeers lead the Wesclin Warriors 21-7.
Just another huge defensive stand there by Redbud. And fortunately from us, some kind of sloppy football there and a lot of penalties on that drive for Wesclin and forced them back for some deep and long yardages and able to get another takeaway here and let's force the ball down the field. Got some work to do.
So the Musketeers have it. 2 tight ends set, 1 receiver left, 1 right, man in motion, 1 single tailback. Ball's given to Gantner. He breaks the tackle. Oh, popped outside. Almost broke that tackle.
And there was one guy there, and he had a lot of green in front of him. So luckily for Wesclin, they were able to take him down because if he would have broke that tackle, there was nothing but green field in front of him.
Yep, that would have been a long play. So gain of 2 yards. 2nd down and 8 now for the Musketeers. 2nd and 8, ball at the Redbud 11-yard line. Easton Luck comes in from the sideline with the play. 1 receiver left, 1 receiver right. I formation. Hall and Gantner. Hall fullback, man in motion. Ball's given to Gantner. Nice run by Gantner up the middle. Sidestepped 1 tackler and dove forward for some extra yards. It's going to bring down now a 3rd down for the Musketeers, 3rd and 2.
Yeah, running that little crossbuck, as we used to call it. You know, they fake the handoff to the fullback, and with the quarterback with his back to the line of scrimmage, he can kind of pick his poison right there, and it can really throw those backers off for Wesclin.
So break the huddle, 3rd and 2. Ball at the Musketeers 16-yard line. 1 receiver right, 1 left. I formation. Man in motion. Goes back to the original spot. Fake pitch. Ball's given to Gantner. Runs around the right side. He's got a hole. Oh, good play by the Musketeers. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down.
Huge pickup there. 10-plus yards, on a 3rd and 2. You can't ask for anything more than that. Moving the chains and marching down the field. They got a lot of ground to make up, but off to a great start on this drive.
As you heard the announcer, it is a 1st down for the Musketeers, 1st and 10. Ball at the Redbud 30-yard line. 6:28 to go here in the third quarter. Musketeers break the huddle. 1 receiver right, 1 receiver left. I formation. Man in the wing goes in motion. Give it to the big fullback, Hall. He's still rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
Whole pile's falling forward there.
Gain of about 2 yards. Devon Hall, the ball carrier, fullback, the big bruising fullback.
You know, and unfortunately for him, he hasn't had a whole lot of yards tonight. It doesn't seem like he's just they're giving the ball to him, trying to get some attempts out. But he's carrying that Wesclin defense on his shoulders right now, grinding out every yard. He's been doing a fantastic job though in that fullback position.
Oh, absolutely, just busting those holes open. So Easton Luck takes the snap, fakes the. Oh no, missed the block.
Block on the keeper.
One guy began to beat right there, and fortunately we didn't have anybody out there to get a body in front of him to be able to make a play.
Yeah, we had one blocker out there, and there was two guys, and he took the inside guy instead of the outside guy, but that was a tough decision.
Yeah, it was. Brings up a long third down right here, and I kind of expect Redbud to maybe throw the ball.
So 3rd and 7, ball on the Musketeer 34-yard line, just shy of the 35. 5:07 to go here yet in the third quarter. One receiver right, one receiver left, I formation. Hall and Gantner, man in motion, goes back to where he started from. Fake to Gantner. Easton Luck rolls out, sidesteps, breaks one tackle and another tackle. He's still running. He's still going up the right sideline and tackled by the Wesclin Warriors, but not until a first down run by Easton Luck.
Great play right there. We ran a few routes out there on the wide side of the field and drew our DBs back and opened up the whole right side of the field for Luck to pick up a humongous first down.
I don't know how he cut that ball back inside because it looked like it was contained, and he just planted that foot, cut back in, and then went back outside.
Yeah, and we had their DBs tied up down the field a little bit with our wide receivers, so it worked out well.
So 1st and 10 Musketeers, one receiver right, one left, I formation. Gantner, the ball carrier, follows his fullback Hall up the middle. Looks like gain of about 3 yards.
Tackle by 21, Trammell.
Nice little lead play again, and I can't think of a time where that lead play has really failed us or we've lost any yardage on it. It's been pretty productive all night.
Yeah, it's been real productive. So it's now 2nd down for the Musketeers, 2nd and 7. Ball is on the Wesclin 43-yard line. 3:55 to go here in the third quarter. Musketeers break the huddle. Gantner tailback, Hall fullback. One receiver left, one right. We have a man on the wing in motion. Give is to Gantner. Sidesteps one guy, a lot of penetration by the Wesclin Warrior defensive front.
Yeah,
maybe gained a yard.
Yeah, caught him backside right there and snuck through the line of scrimmage on a little bit of a blitz and was able to sneak him down from the back and not let him get as many yards as we actually needed there and kind of bite my tongue there a little bit after I was just bragging on our lead play, but still able to pick up about a yard and brings up a long third down now for Redbud.
Yes, 3rd and 6 for the Musketeers. One receiver left, one right, I formation. Gantner tailback, Hall fullback, Sam Easter in motion. Pass play. Oh, and a fine play by the Wesclin Warrior defense.
Came in untouched around the outside right there.
Addison Woobles came straight through and Luck almost broke that, but just got enough of his foot to trip him up.
Yeah, and we had a man open downfield too on top of it, so kind of a missed opportunity, a missed block right there, and maybe should have had a chip lock there with that man in motion going around the outside because he came through the line, didn't even come through the line, came around the edge just completely untouched to the side he was rolling to and was able to come up with a sack.
So the Musketeers are lining up punt formation. Easton Luck back to kick, 4th and 15. One man deep for the Wesclin Warriors. Oh, it's a fake. It's a fake, and the Warrior defense was expecting that, and not successful on that fake punt.
The Wesclin defense right now, the defensive line, their defensive front, I mean, really tonight has done a pretty fantastic job. They're not getting pushed back. Our linemen haven't really been able to drive them backwards like we like to do. They got a humongous defensive front out there and some big, strong guys. And as you can tell right there, it just they made that play happen.
Yeah, the Musketeers turned it over on down, so it's Wesclin football, 1st and 10. Ball is at the Musketeer 46-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Ball's given to Council. Looks like he gained about 5 yards maybe on that play.
Oh, Council's really scratching out the yards here tonight, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Good hard runs.
Yeah, and he's usually good for some positive yardage and good hard ball carrier.
So he actually gained a 4 on that play. It's 2nd and 6, ball at the Musketeer 41-yard line. 2 right, 2 left. Council in the backfield with Elling. Elling gets a snap, keeps the ball, fakes it to Council, runs around side. Oh, it's going to be a pass play, but a fine play by the Musketeer defense. Trace Wagner just shot through and busted that play up.
Great play right there. Enough to get a sack out of it. And I don't think they had much downfield. It didn't really have time to develop. So great job there defensively by Redbud.
50-50 ticket.
So a loss on that play brings up now a 3rd down for the Wesclin Warriors, 3rd and 12. Ball is still in Musketeer territory at the Redbud 48-yard line.
Come up here in the press box. Claim your prize.
So the Warriors break the huddle. They have trips left. Timeout called by Wesclin with 51 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. The score is your Redbud Musketeers 21 and the Wesclin Warriors 7. Back in a few minutes. And welcome back from Musketeer Field from the timeout. It's Wesclin football. It's 3rd and 12. Ball's at the Musketeer 48-yard line. Wesclin comes out with 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Tailback split right to quarterback. Elling keeps the ball. He's looking downfield. He's had a man wide open, but overshot the receiver.
Yeah, just overshot him there, too. He's wide open across the middle and not a man behind him neither. So luckily for Redbud there, kind of a blown coverage opportunity, sticking with a little man defense there, and came with some pressure on a blitzing dog backer here off this left side and was able to force him to get rid of that ball a little faster than he wanted to.
Yeah, might have rushed to throw just a little bit, but it's now 4th down, 4th and 12 for the Warriors. If the Musketeers were smart, they would put just one man deep for that pooch kick so the ball just doesn't roll all the way down to the deep Musketeer territory in case they tried that same play they did the last time. So 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Elling quarterback. Council split left.
Oh, it's
and it looks like we had a little early start by the Wesclin Warriors. False start, moves the ball back another 5 yards.
Yeah, you got to punt it away here now. I mean, it's nearing the end of the 3rd quarter here. I know they're wanting to get the ball in the end zone, but can't do nothing foolish here.
So Wesclin comes back out of the huddle. It's 4th down, 4th and 17. 1 receiver right, 1 receiver left. Elling backs up deeper. Looks like he is going to do the squib kick like he did last time. Nice kick. Nice high kick, high spiral. Fielded by the Musketeers. Makes one man miss. Breaks out of one arm tackle and gets spun to the ground.
Nice little carry there, and boy, let me tell you that's always an intimidating catch to make there.
Yes, it is.
Firsthand, and when everybody and their brothers running downfield to hit you, and your eyes are on the ball there to see that in and make a good clean catch. That's a nice job by the young man.
So we have some updates of some baseball scores for the playoffs. Busy time of the year. We have baseball scores, college football going on, musket football, NFL, high school football. The Milwaukee Brewers defeated the Atlanta Braves 2-1. The Houston Astros defeated the White Sox 9-4. The Red Sox are beating the Tampa Bay Rays 9-6 in the 7th, and no score in the Dodgers-Giants game. So
looks like we got
a flag before the snap. Encroachment by the defense. Wesclin a little little antsy to get to the quarterback. The Musketeers did a nice hard count. Moves the ball 5 yards.
I just all the way around, Redbuds is playing good, disciplined football tonight. Maybe with that week off they had last week, I don't know what it is, but what's gotten into them. But they've been playing great.
So it's 1st and 5 for the Musketeers. Ball's given to Gantner, the ball carrier. It looks like he might have just got back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like there's no gain on that play. It's going to be 2nd down, 2nd and 5 for the Musketeers. Ball on their own 21-yard line. Clock continues to run with 15 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Still ticking. Looks like the Musketeers are going to be satisfied letting the clock run out here to end the 3rd quarter. 3 seconds, 2, 1. And that's it. That is the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, your Redbud Musketeers 21, the Wesclin Warriors 7. We'll be back in a few minutes.
My name is Tom Castelaw, and I am a family nurse practitioner at Redbud Regional's Express Care Clinic. I chose a career in medicine because I was really wanting a career where I could make a difference in people's lives. I really wanted a job that it was my sole purpose just to help people. I really want them to come in, feel comfortable, let them know I'm listening to them as a person, and truly care about them like I'd care for one of my own family members. So in the Express Care Clinic, we see all types of patients. We will treat any strains, sprains, the common cold, coughs, and if you have any questions and you're not really sure where I should go for this, that's why the Express Care Clinic is here too, so that we can point you in the right direction. We know that illness and certain conditions aren't planned, and so that's why we tried to make sure that we were available for people no matter what time it was. And so our staff is here till 7 p.m. and then also we're available on weekends as well, so that way you can get the care you need no matter when it is.
That was 7:49. That was a long time ago. And welcome back to Musketeer Field. Getting ready to start play. Fake to Gantner. Luck keeps the ball. He's running around the left side. Oh, and the ball's picked loose. Easton Luck had the ball stripped as he was trying to roll out to the left side. Picked up by the Wesclin Warriors and returned for a touchdown.
Man, he was scrambling out there, and he had the ball out in his hand looking to get rid of it, and just came up with a fumble there. And unfortunately, Wesclin was able to pick it up and run it in the end zone for 6 points.
That was not the way to start the 4th quarter. So it looks like the Warriors are going for the extra point attempt. And they are going to be kicking the extra point, waiting for one player to come onto the field. Snap back, ball down, the kick is up, and it's good. That was a good play by the holder. That was a snap off to their side. So the extra point is good with the fumble recovery by the Wesclin Warriors, return for a touchdown with 11:49 to go in the 4th quarter. The score now is the Redbud Musketeers 21, the Wesclin Warriors 14. Be back in a few minutes. And welcome back to Musketeer Field. Wesclin Warriors are set to kick off to the Musketeers. The Musketeers are now defending the east goal, going from my left to right. And the Wesclin Warriors, of course, defending the west goal, going from my right to my left. Left-footed kicker for the Warriors is set to kick off. We have 2 deep for the Musketeers, 1 semi-deep in the middle of the field. Here we go. The kick is away. Nice high kick. Fielded by the Musketeers. And there's not much running room there. Oh, broke a good tackle. Still running, still rumbling.
Unreal.
Hey, what a nice run. There was nothing but 4 white shirts right in front of him.
Great run.
And he broke a couple tackles and just.
It was just running over him, lowering his shoulder and getting yardage after contact, man. That great carry.
There's a penalty flag on the field. Personal foul, face mask against the Musketeers. So we had a face mask trying to block.
Yeah, I don't really know how that happens. It shouldn't happen too easily, so that's going to pin us back to about where he received the ball initially, and after that good carry, pins us back deep in our own zone here, and got a lot of yardage to make up, and a long series ahead.
So 1st and 10 Musketeers, ball at their own 20-yard line, 11:41 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Sam Easter in motion, I formation. Ball fake to the fullback, given to Gantner, runs around the left side. Not much room there, hitting the backfield by the Warriors defense. I think they've got that play figured out.
Yeah. Yeah, and it seems like we've kind of gotten away from that, a little bit of that power now, the lead blocker anyways, and putting a man in motion. But the man in motion at this point, when they're running that zone defense, it ain't telling us a lot. So I kind of want to see him maybe start picking on that zone defense and throwing the ball a little bit and picking on some of these cornerbacks.
Yeah, loss of 2 yards on that play. 2nd and 12 for the Musketeers. Ball on their own 18-yard line. 1 receiver left, 1 right. Easter in motion, I formation. Ball's given to Gantner. Run straight up the middle. There's your power run, Chris.
There's that lead we'd like to see. It's worked all night. They can't stop it. I stick to that. I stick to that plan. Let's march the ball down the field.
Nice run on that play. Big gain on that play. Brings up a 3rd down now for the Musketeers. 3rd and 3.
I go right back to it right here. Let's pick up a 1st down and we can get a little more fancy with it.
So Easton comes in with the play from the sideline to break the huddle. We have 1 receiver left, 1 receiver right. I formation. Hall and Gantner. Easter in motion. Comes back to where he started. Ball is given to Gantner. He's hit in the backfield. Hit met at the line of scrimmage. Good play by the Wesclin Warrior defense.
Stopped by number 74, the Warriors.
Well, you got your wish. They did the same play, but the blocking scheme didn't quite work out.
Yeah, it just collapsed on him there, didn't it, on the backside, and he was right at the line of scrimmage.
So loss of 2 yards brings up a 4th down for the Musketeers, 4th and 4. Ball on their own 25-yard line. Easton Luck set to kick for the Musketeers. Wesclin has 1 player deep. I don't think they'll be doing a fake with the ball this deep. End over end kick. Good bounce.
Oh,
the ball's loose.
Loose on the ground. Looks like Redbud could have it here. It's close.
End over end kick. The ball hit the Warrior receiver and it came loose, but the Warriors did recover.
Oh,
it's Musketeer football. I thought they first signaled Wesclin football, but
recovered by number 23, Logan Cathell.
Logan Cathell, I don't know how he got that ball away, but he sure did.
Unreal. We talked all night about, fielding the ball cleanly and the snaps cleanly, and man, mistakes are just killing Wesclin here right now.
Wow. The original call was Wesclin football, and then all of a sudden
it was close. It was
all right. The white hat
there,
just said, no, it's Redbud ball. So Musketeers have it 1st and 10, ball in Warrior country at their 43-yard line. 1 receiver right, 1 left. Luck's going to air it out. He's got a man open, slightly underthrown. Oh, goodness!
Picked up.
The ball was tipped, and the Musketeer receiver behind the original receiver caught the football.
Unreal play.
Sam Easter. Oh, my goodness.
Man, catching all the breaks here, ain't
Oh,
we?
my goodness gracious. That ball was tipped up near by the defense and caught by the back receiver.
Unreal. I don't know. I don't believe that that's designed that way. I don't think those two should be that close, but they kind of both went for the ball right there, and kind of like an outfielder backing up an infielder, you know what I mean, was able to come up and make a catch.
There is an official timeout on the field. I don't know if there's looks like there's a
there was
injured
an injured
Wesclin player on the far sideline.
And that was one of the defenders. I seen it after the hit happened there across the center. It was one of the defenders there for Wesclin, the DBs, and he went down hard. And I kind of noticed our Redbud players were there calling attention to him. He was able to hop up and get off the field a little bit there, but they called a stoppage now, and hopefully the young man will be okay.
Yeah, he's off the field on the side. It looks like the officials have decided to play ball. We have a trainer that's still going across the field. And we are going to play football. So the Musketeers have it 1st and goal at the Warriors' 4-yard line. Official starts the clock. I formation, 1 receiver right, 1 left. Eastern motion, comes back again. Ball is given to Gantner. And Gantner just can't break that tackle. They're getting some penetration there, Chris.
You got that. We got a big lead blocker right there in Hall, but he can only do so much. They had 4 guys there sitting in front of him, so our offensive line here on this edge is going to have to do a little bit better sealing their guys and giving our backs a little bit of time to run.
Looks like Gantner's going to come out of the game. He was a little slow getting up on the play. Mitchell Fleming comes in to replace him. Easton Luck comes in from the sideline. It's 2nd and goal. Ball is on the Wesclin 5-yard line. The clock continues to run. 8:40 left to go here in the 4th quarter. I formation with Fleming the fullback and Hall now the tailback. Easter in motion, goes all the way across. Ball's given to Hall. And there's a penalty flag comes in late. And usually that's going to be a hold.
Yeah, that was kind of an awkward tackle, though, too. And hopefully everybody's okay down there.
There was not much of a hold there at all. Holding the call against the Musketeers. So had the ball 1st and goal at the 4, 2nd and goal at the 5, and now a 10-yard holding penalty is going to bring up a real long 2nd and goal. I think I have another one of those tip pass plays in the playbook.
Just the way they drew it up, wasn't it?
Okay, the Musketeers break the huddle. 1 receiver. An official stops the clock on the far side. Musketeers broke the huddle, and the referee at the far side of the field blew the whistle to stop the clock.
Comes in for the meeting of the minds here. He looks like he's got a lot to say to somebody.
I don't know if it's the spotting of the ball. Looks like it was, spotted incorrectly. Had to move it 1 more yard. So it's 2nd and goal for the Musketeers. Ball at the Warriors' 15-yard line. So it's I formation for the Musketeers. 1 receiver right, 1 left. Easton fakes the ball to Gantner, keeps it himself, passes it to Hall. Hall rambles, stumbles. Touchdown, Musketeers!
What a great
design play. Fake the ball to Gantner. Easton Luck rolled out to the left. Mr. Hall just kind of slid loose and a little floating pass.
We didn't even know that one was in their arsenal. It's the first time we've seen that play tonight happen. And man, with what a success. He ran in almost untouched and caught the pylon. And great play call there by the offensive coordinator, Derek Uffelman.
So the Musketeers go for the extra point attempt. They are going to go for 2. I formation, Luck under center. 1 receiver right, 1 left. Fake to Hall. Oh! Pass is incomplete. Little pop pass for the tight end, and it was open, but good play by the defense. Just stuck a big paw in the air and knocked the ball down.
Yeah.
So with 8:10 to go here in the 4th quarter to score your Redbud Musketeers 27 and the Wesclin Warriors 14. Back in a few minutes. And welcome back to Musketeer Field. After the Musketeer touchdown, Musketeers are set to kick off to the Wesclin Warriors. We have 2 players deep for Wesclin. And our left-footed kicker, Mr. Brockmeyer, has it teed up. And he kicks it high, a little short. The ball bounces right into the hand of the Warriors. Missed tackle.
Got a little bit of room.
Little sidestep. Yeah, nice return, about 10-yard, 12-yard return.
Return by Warriors.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 Wesclin. Ball will be on their own 39-yard line with 8:03 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Now the Redbud defense kind of takes the field right here. You can tell they've had a long game. We've seen a lot of them, especially with the as much scoring as happened so far tonight on our offense and the success that they've had. It seems like our defense, I mean, you got to give it to them tonight. They're the ones that are making this score the way it is. They always say that defense wins football games, and let me tell you, they've been a huge asset for us tonight.
Yes, they have been. There was a penalty on that kick return, so it moves the ball back. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Wesclin Warriors with the ball on their own 32-yard line, 8:03 to go here in the fourth quarter. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Ball is given to Council. And it looks like he gained about 3 yards, maybe 4 yards on that play.
Number 52,
Schwarzkopf on the tackle,
there.
yeah.
You know, and I really like seeing him in on those defensive plays. You know, he's coming in tonight as just a freshman right now? Yeah, so he's got a long road ahead of him and a big guy. So it's good to see these young players progressing like this and being able to play at this level already.
Agreed. So Wesclin breaks the huddle. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Elling in shotgun formation. Council split right. Elling steps straight back. Pass over the middle. Oh, knocked down by the Musketeer defense. Devon Hall stuck that big paw in the air.
Yeah, and kind of lucky there if you're Wesclin because you threw it into a lot of traffic.
There was just a lot of maroon there.
Yep, and kind of like a little flood. They flood the middle of that field right there and waiting for the crossing play to actually develop. That play's kind of developed, so when they cross, our defenders can get a little bit tied up and free a man up. But great pressure there defensively in the backfield and made him get rid of the ball.
So it's 3rd and 6 for the Wesclin Warriors. Ball on their own 35-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Elling in shotgun. Council split left. Fake to Council. Elling keeps the ball. Looks like he's got a nice run up midfield for a first down for the Warriors.
Yeah, able to pick up a big first down there, Wesclin, and bring it back to the 50-yard line. And they're trying to put something together here, put a drive together here, and keep the Redbud defense on their heels. They haven't had a whole lot of success tonight doing that. If Redbud can stop these bigger plays from happening, we'll be just fine.
So it's 1st and 10 Wesclin. Ball is resting at midfield. 2 left, 2 right. Ball's given to Council. Breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. But not the 3rd tackle.
Lucked in there on that tackle.
Easton lucked on the tackle.
Stepping up and making a play.
5 yards on that play, so it's 2nd down for the Warriors. 2nd and 5. Ball at the Musketeer 45-yard line. So the clock continues to run. 6:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 2 receivers split left. 1 receiver, 3 trips left. 1 receiver right. Elling in shotgun. Council split right. Ball's given to Council straight up the middle. Devon Hall grabs him around her waist and rides him to the ground.
Unfortunately, not until he was able to pick up the first down. Able to stop them plays. Wesclin's having decent success right here now, picking up some decent yardage every carry and moving the ball fairly well here with a little over 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, a lot of big chunks of yardage here. Fake to Council. Elling keeps it. Met in the backfield by the Musketeer defense.
That'd be number 64 Noah Tepe.
Noah Tepe, yeah, what a great play. He just stuffed that whole middle of the field. Good push, good penetration. Loss of 3 yards. 2 yards, 2nd and 12.
It looked like there was kind of a miscommunication there. He didn't know whether to hold it, hand it off, or pull it, and he decided to pull it, but then was immediately met by Tepe.
I think the penetration of the front line that caused that indecision.
I'm glad to see that. We didn't see a whole lot of that first half with them three big guys in the front getting a lot of pressure in the backfield, and it's good to see it. Maybe Wesclin's getting a little wore down there on the front line, and it's good to see them and switching it up here a little bit defensively with a shift.
So 2nd and 12, Elling steps back to pass. Pass is completed. Got some of those yards back, maybe about 5 yards back. It's going to be now a
Devon Hall, number 44.
3rd down now for the Wesclin Warriors, 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Ball resting on the Redbud 34-yard line.
I've noticed here this second half, too, defensively, the front linemen, the defensive tackles are switching it up, as you can see right here now, and hitting them gaps, playing a little head up, shifting a little bit, and causing some havoc.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Pass formation. Oh, hit hard. Elling's pass was intended for the side, but a great play by the Musketeer defense. Hit the receiver just as the ball got there and broke that up.
Yeah, Chase Luck right there just comes flying in there and saw it all the way, didn't he? And
yeah, he did.
Able to hit his man on contact with the ball there, and just a good, clean defensive play.
He timed that perfect. So it's now 4th down for the Wesclin Warriors, 4th and 7. Ball is on the Redbud 34-yard line. I don't see a pooch punt coming here. They're going to be going for this.
Yeah,
they need to score.
Yeah.
The clock continues. The clock is stopped at 4:36 here in the 4th quarter.
They're in 4-down territory just about anywhere right now. They're needing to put some points up. So watch the pass here. Watch the deep ball.
2 left, 2 right receivers. Oh, big rush by the Musketeers. Sack. Holy cow.
Unbelievable.
Gantner just shot through there and sacked Elling for a big loss on 4th down. Musketeers take over on downs.
Great play call there by our defensive coordinator, Dave Luck, because he knew they were going to throw the ball. He sent Gantner on a hot blitz just right off the corner like that, immediately met in the backfield. There was nothing he could do but go down. So great play all around. Great execution, great play call.
Yeah, there was nothing Elling could do on that play. Gantner was all over him. So Musketeers have it. Turnover on downs, 1st and 10. Ball at their own 41-yard line. I formation. And the ball did not move, but half the team did. So it looks like it's going to be a false start on the Musketeers. Moves the ball back 5 yards.
Redbud needs to keep clock rolling here now. Let's not do nothing fancy. Let's ground and pound right now and run a few of those lead plays.
So
it didn't really look that way, though, did it? With him taking off on his route right here.
So it looks like half the team had the snap count and the other half didn't.
Yeah.
So it's 1st and 15 for the Musketeers. Ball on their 36-yard line. They break the huddle. 1 receiver coming out to the far right. 1 receiver left. I formation. Eastern motion. Hall and Gantner in the backfield. Ball's fake to Gantner. Easton Luck rolls out. He's looking downfield, trying to get rid of it. That was a shovel pass. Looked like he tried to flip it to a lineman, or pass is incomplete.
Yeah.
Looked like he's trying to do a shovel pass, but
we talked about the young man Schwarzkopf coming in as a freshman, missed his block right there for a big play, and was looking backside. It was right there front side, and unfortunately wasn't able to come up with it.
Yeah, so incomplete pass.
It is an incomplete pass, so it's going to be 2nd down.
It's going to be 2nd down for the Musketeers, 2nd and 15. Ball at their own 36-yard line.
Yeah, the play comes in the huddle right now, and see what they come out with as another flag.
Oh, there's another flag. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Unsportsmanlike against the Musketeers.
Unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Musketeers.
Now's not the time to be falling apart. Illegal touching was the call. I thought that pass went to a lineman.
Okay.
So I thought that pass went to a lineman on a shovel pass, so it's illegal touching.
They got it figured out there, didn't they? Didn't they? It took them a minute. They almost got the snap off before it all happened again. So
now it's 3rd and a very long.
Yeah, and
20.
Yeah, Redbud right now, man, we're getting a little bit sloppy, a little bit lax right now. Let's get back to that disciplined football.
Looks like it's 2nd and 20. Ball's given to Gantner. There we go, nice run. Gain of about 5 yards, 4 yards maybe. 4 or 5 yards on that play.
As the crowd really gets into the game here tonight.
I thought there was thunder going on there.
Yeah, I did too.
So it's 3rd down for the Musketeers, 3rd and 17.
Man, I really just love seeing the crowd into this game, man. Homecoming night, the atmosphere is just right, isn't it? And just a great night all around for football. Fans are having a fun, having a blast out here, packed house really, and it's just good to see everybody out and together again, you know.
Let's see if we're going to throw the ball instead of that rollout's not working. We're getting too much penetration, maybe just a straight drop back and get something going here. And a official's timeout. Nope, timeout called by the Musketeers. So with 3 minutes and 32 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. The score, your Redbud Musketeers 27, the Wesclin Warriors 14. We'll be back in a few minutes.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, like the SISR side swipe. And we covered it, May 2nd, 2020.
Call my dad, Danny Schultz with Farmers Insurance.
And welcome back to the Musketeer Field, the SISR Sports Network, with the home office of Oak 9 Productions. 3:32 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Bob Zipfel, Chris Merring with you for tonight's contest. Musketeers have it, 3rd and 17. Ball on their own 34-yard line, I formation, Lucked under center. Looks like the ball's given to Gantner, just going to keep it running in the middle of the field, keep the clock running. No gain on that play. Timeout called by Wesclin. 3:21 left to go here in the 4th quarter. We're going to stay with you here.
Yeah, Wesclin there, great call on that timeout, you know, and 4th down, we get the clock stopped here a little bit and gives them plenty of time, you know. They're only down 2 scores at this point, so gives them plenty of time here to come up with a big stop, hopefully a decent return here for them, you know, if need be, if you're Wesclin. So great coaching over there on their side of the ball. We need a good clean punt. Let's try to pin them back deep and hopefully not even let them return the ball. We've got a little lax there on our punt game with allowing them to receive the ball and get some decent yardage.
So we'll give some baseball scores here during the playoffs. I mentioned earlier the Brewers did beat the Braves 2-1. The Astros defeated the White Sox 9-4. The Boston Red Sox are beating the Tampa Rays 11-6. That is in the bottom of the 8th. And the Giants are defeating the Dodgers 2-0 in the top of the 3rd. So the Musketeers come out after the timeout and punt formation. Chase Luck to set the kick. Fields the kick. Kick is away. Not a very good kick. Might have been partially blocked. Ball's bouncing around, rolling. Going to be no return. So the Musketeers down it.
Yeah, got a little lucky right there, you know, to be able to get that away. It looked like it was tipped just after the snap, and able to get a decent punt off of it, pin them back on their side of the field here a little bit, and get our defense back out there once again.
Yeah, so the clock is stopped at 3:10 to go here in the 4th quarter. It's going to be Wesclin Warrior football, 1st and 10. Ball is just shy of the 45-yard line, so we'll call it the 44. Quarterback Elling comes in from the sideline with the play. Break the huddle, 1 receiver right. Looks like 2nd receiver. Looks like it's going to be trips right. Single receiver left. Elling in shotgun. Counsel to his right.
Watch the blitz over here for Redbud. There he goes.
There's the blitz. Elling's back to pass. Pass over the middle is complete. And he breaks the tackle. Rumbles downfield, but caught from behind. Caught from behind by number 80, Evan Dressel. That was a good play by Dressel. That could have been gone for 6 points.
Dressel.
So the clock does continue to run, 2:58. That pass completion is a first down for the Warriors, 1st and 10. Ball at the Musketeer 22-yard line. Ball's given to Council over to right guard. And he's down by the Musketeer. Good front line play by the Musketeers.
Yeah, it was caught from behind there by big number 71, Ian Stafford.
Mentioned his name a lot tonight on that D-line.
Yeah, he's been doing a fantastic job up there, really, and I like the penetration we're kind of getting right now in this second half.
So gain of 2 yards, 2nd and 8. Elling in the shotgun, drops straight back, looking right, looking left, rolls right. He's got some open field. Sidesteps the Musketeer defender, and looks like he dove forward for a first down.
That'll stop the clock as they move the chains here with about 2:13 left.
Yep, clock does stop. You're correct with the first down play. Now the officials start the clock. 1st and 10, ball at the 12-yard line. They can get a first down before the end zone. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Elling keeps the snap, gives it to Council, cuts through the front line. It's going to be a second down now for the Wesclin Warriors. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
And a timeout on the field called by the Musketeers. Musketeers called timeout with 1:47 left to go here in the 4th quarter with the score to Musketeers 21, Wesclin Warriors 14. Be back in a few. And welcome back to Musketeer Field. So we mentioned earlier this is the homecoming game for the Redbud Musketeers, but our little football program, the Redbud Muskets, their homecoming is also this weekend. They have 4 games on Saturday, games at Musket Field at 10, 12, 2, and 4, and another game on Sunday. So if you haven't had enough football, please come up. Little guys really work hard, practice hard, play hard. Come up and cheer on our Muskets, which is our feeder program for the Musketeer football program. So Elling keeps the ball, runs around the right side, breaks a tackle, and slips into the end zone for a touchdown with 1:42 left to go here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I get this extra point in here, and I see him kind of coming now, obviously with that onside kick.
Onside
try to get
kick,
the ball back in
better
their
be
hands,
ready for that. Better be ready for that onside kick. So
their kicker's been lights out here tonight so far.
So the Warriors go for the extra point attempt. Marshall Partington, snap back, ball down, kick is up, a line drive kick, but he does get through the uprights. So the extra point is good. So with 1:42 left to go here in the 4th quarter. So Redbud Musketeers 27, the Wesclin Warriors 21. So the Musketeers have a lot of beef on that front line. I thought maybe they'd have a hands team up there. Expecting an onside kick.
Back to receive for the Musketeers.
Now's the perfect time here for one. So look alive right now if you're Redbud.
Looks like the
look
back,
this thing in and fall on it.
Looks like the middle receivers come up to the front. Wesclin set to kick off. It is an onside attempt.
Oh,
and it did go 10 yards.
Went the full 10
and went up. There's a penalty flag.
We got everybody here looking and talking.
There's a flag on the field. Wesclin did recover the onside kick.
Was recovered by the Warriors. There is a flag on the field.
Interested to see here what's going to happen with this penalty. And as they meet in the middle of the field here to discuss, it looks like we will find out shortly.
Call is illegal touching. Illegal touching against Wesclin.
Looks like they're going to bring the kicking squad back out. Redbud.
Say it didn't go 10 yards before it was touched.
No, we get the football. It's first down. Don't we? You just signaled first down for Redbud. Unsportsmanlike call now against the Wesclin Warriors, so a double penalty with the illegal touching on the onside kick, and now a unsportsmanlike penalty.
Yeah, man, tough break there for Wesclin, and they said it didn't go the full 10, I believe.
It was close.
Illegal touch. It was really close.
It was really
right
close.
There. But after the penalty for that, and then the crowd's really getting into it now. They're like it. They're liking the outcome of all this. So first and 10 now, right? Pen deep. Wesleyan's pen deep right now.
So the illegal touching, it's Musketeer football, and then the unsportsmanlike call moves the ball downfield. So it's Redbud football, first and 10, and the ball is on the Wesclin 30-yard line.
With only a timeout apiece here, a little under 2 minutes here left to play.
Well, hopefully we're not going to call any. We just let this thing run out.
It.
So Easton Luck is under center, I formation. One receiver right, one left. Ball is given to Gantner. He follows Hall. Still rumbling. A nice run by Gantner. Looks like he's got enough for a first down.
That gives us a big first down right there. 1:35 left. Just a few more seconds as they run the clock, and that could potentially do it here now with just one timeout remaining for Wesclin.
Yeah, it looks like Wesclin may not be calling timeouts. I don't know. But that play was a good run by Gantner. Does give the Musketeers a first down. It's first and 10. Ball on the Wesclin Warrior 20-yard line. And we are in victory formation. One man back in case the snap gets away. Hall and Gantner surrounding Easton. Letting the clock run to the last possible minute. Easton takes a snap and a knee.
Just a great execution tonight all the way around, and by the Musketeer offense, defense, by the team all together. They've just been playing good, clean football. Not a whole lot of mistakes that I've seen, and I really liked this good, fun, clean football tonight by Redbud.
Good game. So victory formation again. Easton Luck takes the snap, takes the knee, and it looks like they should not have to snap it again.
Run out the clock.
And that will do it as the Musketeers are walking off the field with the ball. Clock is still running, but there is no need to snap it.
We can just let them celebrate now.
Let them celebrate the homecoming victory.
That's and what a great victory it was. Just good, disciplined football all the way around, and a big homecoming win.
Big homecoming win. And I'll tell you, Wesclin put up a good fight tonight. And that is the end of the game as the clock comes to all zeros. The final score, Redbud Musketeers 27, the Wesclin Warriors 21. So we hope everyone enjoyed tonight's game on the SISR Network with the mother station of Oak 9 Productions. Great homecoming game for the Musketeers, big win. Do not forget Tomorrow is the Musket Homecoming, our Little League football program. We have 4 games tomorrow, 10, 12, 2, and 4, and another one on Sunday. So please come up and support the young fellas because they really work hard, they play hard, and that is what brings our future Musketeers there.
And just a weekend full of football, you know, what every fan, parent, grandparent really likes, and watching the young kids grow up and to be able to put them on this stage, you know, and over the years and everything that we've done and the football programs working together, it's just a great relationship with everybody. And tonight's game, just back to it, just incredible. I loved the way it was coached. You know, I loved the way it was executed. They came in with a plan, knew what they were going to do, and just executed it perfectly to come out with a big 27-21 victory over Wesclin.
Yeah, big win. It gets us to a good spot in our standings. So it gets us to 4-3 overall and 3-1 in the conference. So things are looking good. We need to keep plugging away, though. If we want that playoff spot, we need to win out.
Yeah, that's right. If we can get if we can win out right here, you know, we'll be looking really good by the playoff picture. So I look forward to the upcoming weeks of Redbud football and seeing what the team can put together for next week.
So this is Bob Zipfel and Chris Mehring with Oak 9 Productions with the SISR Southern Illinois Sports Report. Hope you all enjoyed the game tonight, the telecast, the broadcast, and the game. And be ready for another football game next Friday night. So thanks for joining us, and we will see you all later. Thank you, and good night.